Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween Eve. My name is Corey. Yeah, we got company. Barry Sims in the house. What's up?
What's going on, Corey?
Not a whole lot. Got home and was bored, so thought I'd hop on. What's going on?
I just purchased an order. I am now a proud owner of a owl shirt.
I saw someone bought one, and I wondered who the hell bought it.
Actually,
What was that you cut out?
I just bought one like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, well, then we sold two. Gosh, those are flying off the shelves, folks. Get your Al the Witch shirt at smoresanddoorspodcast.com. We've got Hayden in the chat. Hayden, you can hop on if you want. The link's in the chat and in the description. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
I picked up some stuff recently. I thought I'd show off and just BS a little bit. I've got this at Walmart tonight. I thought it was pretty cool. It had the slip cover and everything for $10. The 4K of Cloverfield. So, which I don't know if I'll get through because like motion sickness is a bitch for me. So
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
yeah, for $10, I thought, what the hell? So dang, got you, bro. What's up? What you doing tonight, Jake?
Yeah, I just got done with the live stream.
Oh yeah, I saw that you were on. I haven't checked it out yet, but I just got home not too long ago. But how'd that go?
Pretty good.
Cool.
Didn't go for no 8 hours like Timmy.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to be drinking here in a couple days, so I'm ready for that. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Damn, he broke into it early.
He's looking like Al over here.
I started early.
Oh man, Hayden's going to jump on with us here in a few minutes. So,
sweet.
All right.
I've been watching some of the show back from the other night, and we had some pretty funny moments in that. So,
yeah, it was a good time. It was a real good time.
Yeah, had fun. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm not technical savvy enough to like play it on my computer with the audio, so I had to watch it with subtitles. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch Trick or Treat again.
Oh yeah. So I was we got a show set up. I'll go ahead and announce it. December 6th, which is my birthday. We're gonna hook up with those Triple Flicks guys. Friday the 14th, Chatty Bobby and the Viz, and we're going to do a Christmas vacation watch along and a Grippo's taste test.
Oh.
And I made a picture already to kind of go for that intro. So it's yeah. So that should be a fun show.
Merry Christmas, Shitter's Fool.
So yeah. But other than that, I've got the kids coming over tomorrow to watch a couple movies in the evening, and in the morning I've got to do research because we got 3 interviews Sunday, and so 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 7 o'clock.
Kids, do y'all watch certain movies, or y'all just watching movies?
We are. I mean, I always watch Halloween. I try to watch Halloween 3 on Halloween Day. But I kind of made the plan early in the month. I'm going to wrap it up with. I think I got it here.
Is it me, or did he go out?
Going to wrap it up with that tomorrow night.
Corey, you're mute.
No,
my
Or is
mute.
it
I
me?
think it's you. No, I think it's
Me?
Timmy because I'm
Ah.
fine. Have you seen that before, Corey? Talking about the Scarecrow?
Yeah, I love that movie. I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
So I picked that up earlier this year. I think I didn't have it physical copy of it, but I think I found it for like $11. So
Hey, man.
no, so it was cool. I showed Tim this. Found this at Walmart tonight for $10.
For 4K.
So they're getting all kind of stuff in there.
My Walmart was kind of going. It's going through a reset again.
Yeah.
And they really didn't have like that much out yet. Did yours
Ah.
have stuff out already, like fully?
See, mine's a weird one because the one closest to me is really small, and I was in there like, I think it's been a couple weeks now, but I went in there and like they got rid of half their media, and they got a little like section on an end cap of 4K, and it's like $14 or $15 and under. Just some catalog titles, but some good stuff. That's where I got Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. So,
See, because I was looking for that for sure, and they didn't have any of that in stock yet.
I haven't been around to
Yeah.
many other ones lately, so I don't know where they're showing up exactly. But
I actually found my Walmart. They ain't stocking nothing, but the last time I went, they had 2 box sets of Flies and 2 box sets of Omens.
I've seen a couple fly sets around. I think I need to like grab one and flip it or something. I think it goes
Yeah.
for double the price online. So,
Really?
yeah, it's like 70 something on eBay.
Critters is showing up. They had my Walmart had Critters box set.
Yeah,
Last time I went.
I know. I think Amazon's price matching that right now, aren't they? It's like 20, 29 on there.
If they are, I'm just probably gonna order it off Amazon.
Yeah. Man, I went into mine tonight. Had to get some stuff for the kids coming tomorrow night, and like, I tried to be good with the mask thing, but like, it was like the first time I'd been in there, and like, probably a majority of people weren't wearing them. So I tried to get in and out quick. But, yeah, well, is what it is.
Long as you show that you have a mask, they'll let you in. You don't have to.
Yeah,
put it on.
well, I guess they're afraid of the confrontation, which I get that, I guess, but still, whatever. Let's see. Got Lauren in the chat. Lauren, the link's in there if you wanted to join us.
I'm halfway through Lifeless, Lauren.
I thought he's gonna say I'm halfway through a 5th already.
No.
Oh, look at this.
Lifeless, Lauren.
Ooh.
Hayden.
I'm halfway through a 5th already.
Oh, look at this.
Oh man, that is suffocating.
You still have YouTube open, Hayden?
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
There we go. My bad.
That's all right. How you doing tonight?
Good. I made this little mask. It's like
That's cool.
my personal touch on a part 5 with some chainsaw wounds that never happened in the movie, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Doing all right, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Saw your
So what
your painting
Oh, go ahead.
video, Hayden.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I originally I ended up filming it today, my horror VHS collection video, but I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time to film and edit it before Halloween, so I uploaded that kind of as a backup plan. But right now, and hopefully it doesn't slow my stream down, I'm uploading my VHS video. Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, no
It
problem.
means a
Did you
lot.
get some? Hope you got some new subs from the other night.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. That's a good deal.
I've been listening to the S'mores and Doors podcast. And,
Oh, have you?
yeah, I didn't know all that about vinegar syndrome and how there's a lot of like I didn't know much about vinegar syndrome, period,
Yeah.
until I heard you guys talking about it. So that was very interesting.
Yeah, they got a lot of porn. I don't know if that's what you were going to say.
Well, yeah, so they really have porn? Like,
oh, yeah.
legit porn? It's not just like horror movies with a lot of tits. It's actual like
No.
It's
porn.
classy 70s porn.
Yeah.
Huh. I always thought they were just a typical boutique label, like any other, but I guess they're into the freaky stuff.
Yeah. Severn does that too, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Severn does. Synapse does.
Synapse, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they both do. I knew it was one of the two, but I don't know. Vinegar syndrome for me is like pretty hit or miss. There's a few things they put out that I've been happy to check out, but I don't know.
They're going to get a lot of money from me come this Black Friday, so I can't really say nothing.
Man, I really can't swing it. I wanted to do the annual collection and just get that stuff and keep what I wanted and flip the other stuff because those slipcovers go crazy. But I don't know. I can't drop $700 on that crap or whatever it is.
I was gonna ask you, is that how much the yearly subscription is? $700.
I think so. But you can do an option. You can do an option without the porn, so that may be half the price. I don't know.
So 700, you get like every release they make for that price, or how does that work?
For that for that upcoming year.
Yeah.
So Black Friday you pay $700 and you get everything they put out in 2021.
Gotcha.
So
how many? Y'all know how many releases they put out a year?
I want to say like 4 a month, and like a couple of those are porn, and a couple are like horror or exploitation type things.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay $700 and them only put out like 5 a year.
Half of porn.
That'd be the year they were like, well, we're kind of out of stuff, guys.
Yeah.
I think today they just announced the dates they're going to have their Black Friday sale.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I didn't see the dates, but
it's like the 27th through the 30th. Everything's going to be like 50% off. So I'll probably buy a lot.
Yeah. They have a couple things I'd kind of like to grab. But I don't know. I bought 2 of those 2 copies of Rad when they sold it, and then I just sold them both.
I think I only have one Vinegar Syndrome release anyway, and that's Madman. So.
Yeah, I've got that turd too.
Whoa now. Whoa.
I hate that movie. Sorry.
Hey, I'm with you, Corey. I'm not a fan of Madman.
No, I love CK, but I just can't get with Madman. What do you love about it? I'm just curious.
I mean, it's campy atmosphere and it's got the cool Madman Mars song.
See, I'd rather watch The Burning or something like that.
I mean, Burning is better. Don't get me wrong, but
I can't really judge anyone because I love this piece of shit. So
I'm getting ready to watch that for the first time later tonight.
Just temper your expectations. It's not good, but I don't know. There's just something about that thing.
Is that on YouTube? Is that the one you mentioned on the podcast?
Yeah, we did a commentary for it where I got I got drunk and did edibles on YouTube, and it is on YouTube. But I guess it's on Shudder now too, since Joe Bob had it on the other night. So, but the YouTube copy we watched when we did the commentary was like Blu-ray quality. So, yeah. Cool. So, what do you guys got? Any certain movies planned to watch tomorrow?
I got one. He knows. Haunted Wing.
That's a terrible cover, by the way.
It is, because, well, I don't have the. I don't know if you can see it. Or probably not. The actual cover.
Oh.
But this is like, good luck finding it. I don't even think it's on YouTube. If you don't have a bootleg or this release.
I've not heard of it.
It was shot in Kentucky, mainly in Western Kentucky University. And they shot some stuff in Tennessee and Illinois too, I think. I think Illinois. I don't know, just Tennessee and Western, yeah. So it might be on YouTube. I don't know. You have to check, but it's your first 80s haunted serial killer in a haunted house killing people.
Oh, okay. I want to watch that. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. It's called Haunted Wing.
Haunted house movies.
It might be on YouTube. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked. But I just want to say, when you go into it, expect nothing but Kentucky accents.
That's
like the way I'm talking now.
I just have to go down the road to get that. So.
Yeah.
I sent Jonathan a message. I don't know if he's free or not, but we'll see if he wants to hop on. I didn't even know if anyone would jump on here, so appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I just uploaded my video, saw that you were setting up the live stream, and I was like,
yeah,
hey, what they're up to.
Well, we were going to try tonight to have Jed Bryan on that did Unlisted Owner and do a commentary with him on that movie, but he wasn't free, and hey, we got Mr. Lorne. What's up?
Not a lot. I'm just really dropping in to say Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Can't really stay on that long. I do have a thing going up at midnight, and then I'm going the hell to bed.
Awesome.
Your bed's in hell?
Everyone's bed's in hell. It's 2020, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, don't I know it?
What are you guys up
you've
to?
Been just hanging out tonight. I was a little bored and thought I'd jump on. You've been like super busy this month. What's your what's been your highlights of the month with your guests?
I don't know. Probably F. Paul Wilson once it actually happened. Because we had a false start the night before because his granddaughter got into a car accident.
Oh yeah,
like right before we went live. So, but it happened happened a couple days later. So it all happened. It was all good. That was fun because he actually offered to talk about the Keep, which is kind of a sore subject for everyone involved. So any information you get on that is kind of a blessing.
Right.
And I mean that in a completely non-religious, non-spiritual way. Jonathan.
What up?
Why the hell did you sneak in?
I was watching Halloween 2, and I didn't realize this was happening. And I always said, all week, I go, you know what? This is going to be the week where I'm going to cut down the streaming. I'm not going to be compelled to stream. And I get on, like, oh, Corey's streaming. Yeah, I'll go hop on.
The stream compels you.
It does.
I don't know. This week has been kind of nice because I haven't done much live at all. So
that a couple of weeks ago, I had like at least every day, at least 2 or 3 people streaming. I told my wife, I was like, I'm getting burned out.
I keep saying I'm going to cut back, but I always keep coming back.
Well, I really am. There's no question about that. I'm just gone.
And plus, like this weekend, we are full. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do anything Sunday except interviews.
No,
So
I'm spending half the day tomorrow researching. So
yeah. So my Sunday's shot anyway. But
No, I think that 5 months basically of solid programming on my channel is enough for me to take the better part of November off. There'll be things that go up, but I'm just not going to push myself to really keep up anything like a schedule.
yeah, we're taking December off for the podcast, but we may do a couple streams or something. But
yeah, I mean, if more pops up in between there, I'm sure we'll be like recording interviews. But
right,
yeah, but because we're on a hot streak.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Seems to have like exploded here lately. So yeah.
But I'm sure we'll all get together once a week at least still, because that seems to be a thing we do now.
Yeah. Just get bored.
Did y'all watch anything fun tonight?
What we watched the Ghost of Mr. Chicken.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I love it too.
Let's love Don Knotts all around. That like the reluctant astronaut, the Apple Dumpling Gang. Those are just good feel good movies.
We was watching it and we're like every one of these characters are in the Andy Griffith Show. I think they just after they got done filming Andy Griffith Show, they filmed Ghost of Mr. Chicken.
That's what people were left over. Like, y'all feel like filming a movie after this? I am.
We were going to go to theaters and see it because our theater shows it. Little, I guess museum type theater, and but we couldn't make it, so we decided to just pop in the DVD.
A lot more convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a seance going on up there, Jake?
Yeah.
Did your Scream Factory stuff come in?
My first order did. Second order shipped today. Still waiting on third order. Ship.
Jesus Christ, man! You went back twice after the initial run.
Yes.
What do you not have already?
Most of it's like the newer stuff that was like I wasn't going to pay full price for.
He's got to
And
finish off that chair made out of media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about this one? Or
I ain't got them by me tonight. But yeah. No, it was mostly newer stuff. I mean, I think I only got, well, I say only got, but I think ended up 15 or 16 titles. But most of them was like $17.99 ones, so that's why it was so expensive.
damn.
Wow.
Oh, and Minecraft didn't come with a slipcase either.
It didn't?
Mhm.
I tell you, man, it's a crapshoot.
But my Night of the Creeps did, which I was shocked that it did. My Bloody Valentine did too, which I was shocked that it did.
That's wild.
Night of the Creeps isn't too old, is it? I mean,
It's over
how
a
long?
year now. Over a
Oh,
year
is it?
now. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When
Wow.
you order from the website, it's just kind of like they go, there you go.
yeah. I heard someone saying online, like when they did the Target buy two get one free,
Mhm.
and like someone had the theory that maybe it was easier to get a slipcover from them because maybe they sell less during the year. Or, I don't know if
That's probably a good theory. Like think of like when you walk into like FYE, like we saw those
yeah.
titles at FYE. A lot of those had slipcovers because
Mhm.
nobody was going in there looking for the Dawn of the Dead remake.
We're paying $42 for it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Target, I seen on the Facebook horror DVD and Blu-ray group that I'm on. Somebody at their Target had found in the clearance section, I guess where Jonathan you said where
Them.
people return stuff and they put them. Well, they had put on your Friday box set the that piece of paper that's kind of on the box. That's got the barcode. Well, they stuck that on the Blu-ray collection, and someone had returned it. And they had on the clearance, it was $90.
That's hilarious.
All it was the 1 through 8 Paramount Blu-ray set, but they had stuck the box set thing on the back.
It's genius.
It is,
Yeah.
right?
I would have never thought of that.
I like Scream Factory, but I can't, unless it's like crazy good deal, I can't just order from them. Like literally I ordered from Arrow like 2 weeks after I ordered from Scream Factory, and that order came from the UK and it'll be here Monday.
Yeah, they come pretty quick from there, actually.
Yeah, I was actually pretty shocked.
My Scream stuff, though, I will give them. It did take me a while to ship it, but as soon as I got my shipping notification, I got it the next day. I had the package.
Yeah, it's 'cause it's coming out. That all comes out of Louisville now.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
Wonder if they've got more people back to work now, or what the deal is with that.
Oh, I saw where Vinegar Syndrome announced their Black Friday sale today.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Oh, were you?
Are you going to do that the full year thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for the porn too.
Good idea.
I was telling Corey, I just listened to the podcast episode you guys had about Vinegar Syndrome, and I'm new to that whole Vinegar Syndrome. I'd heard of it, but I didn't know that they did porn and all that other stuff. So that was crazy.
Well, it's smart. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome's really good at what they do, and they don't have to pay hardly anything to license those titles. So, I mean, they're almost guaranteed to make their money back.
Yeah.
And like even the porn, they do an amazing restoration job on it. You would not believe how vivid the bush is. It tickles your nose from across the room.
They need some 3D editions there. Then,
The Stewardesses, I think they have in 3D.
oh really?
Oh wow!
Take that on your 3D projector in the backyard.
There you go.
I just got my new projector in tonight. I was gonna set it up outside, but it's balls cold outside.
It is cold.
You
Yeah,
still
it's
going
snow
to
this
do outside
morning.
tomorrow?
I'm going to. Like, if the people I invited over don't want to, I guess they can hang out inside. But damn it,
Yeah.
I'm committed to this now. I bought a fire pit, keep myself warm.
Yeah, it helps.
This little cruddy projector I got off Amazon is actually a pretty decent quality projector for the price. It's like $70, and it's got a great picture on it. It's very bright.
How far back you got to be for those projectors?
Not super far, honestly. Like,
No.
probably, I don't know, 7-8 feet.
Okay.
In fact, probably the further back you go with those little ones, it's the worse off you are because it's going to just get way too big.
And way too dark.
Yeah.
You guys have a video or movie trading company where you guys are at?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's like our one place in Texas to find like used Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff like that. Well, I guess half price books, but their prices are crazy.
Yeah.
But I tried to find unlisted owner just to see if I could find like a DVD copy after hearing you guys interview Jed. Is it Jed?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't find that, but I found Halloween 3 for $3.90 or $2.99. I've
There you
never seen this. This is the one I always skip. So I'll be watching this tomorrow probably.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You won't be skipping it anymore.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, once you. If it was just called Season of the Witch, Corey.
Oh, shoot me with that argument.
It would have done better.
Didn't do good for Nicolas Cage, so.
Every time, like when that movie came out, that's all I could think. It was just exact same movie, but replace Tom Atkins with Nicolas Cage. Like crudely, just all green screen.
Did any of you watch the table read last night? of Halloween 3?
No.
With Danielle Harris and Tiffany Sheffis?
I missed that.
I'm sure.
What?
I just don't imagine that was fun.
They were very drunk. It was pretty great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a rule that anytime the words Halloween or mask got spoke, they had to drink.
Oh, that's great.
It didn't take a half hour before they were all bombed. It was pretty great.
I love me some Tiffany Sheffis, but I don't know if I could sit through a Zoom call.
She played Colonel Cochran.
Speaking of Tiffany Sheffis, I finally broke down and ordered a DVD copy of The Hazing.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, that thing is expensive.
Because it's never going to come out on that Blu-ray. Yeah,
And it's in full frame.
yeah. Oh, God. It has plenty of problems. Yeah. Apparently the British DVD is wide, but again, that's just putting more fire onto the cost of that thing.
Yeah.
I love the movie, but it's never going to get proper due.
It sucks too, man.
It's too recent for all the boutique labels to want it, but yet they're putting out crap that really, honestly, is like,
Yeah, but dude, wait, 15 years? People will be like, I was saying The Hazing was way better than Night of the Creeps. I was saying that.
well, I
Back
agree
in
with
the-
I
back in the
agree
day.
with that actually.
Dude, but
I
I'm saying
love
that's
Night of
what
the Creeps.
that's gonna, or Night of the Demons. I'm sorry.
Oh well, that's not even
Yeah.
a comparison.
Yeah, so that's what you'll hear when it finally gets its big Scream Factory 2.0 release.
Well, there won't. We don't have that kind of time left in physical media, unfortunately. So, do you see that Sony started marketing their some 4K discs as
PS5.
PS5 blue? Yeah, they just know there's going to be no hardware available, so they want it to still be relevant.
Yeah, there's like a whole line of the Sony-owned titles that come with a special slipcover now called PS5 Essentials.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're just like it's just goofy slipcover with a white border.
Just wait, guys. Come January, things are going to move very quickly in the wrong direction. We got one Christmas season to prove a point, and when we don't do it, it's going to be it's going to be really nasty.
To be fair, Jake made a statement in this last sale.
Jake did his part. Jake did his part. There's no question about that. Unfortunately, collectors are too rare to hold up an entire industry.
I
But
think they're just trying to get rid of their inventory right now.
well,
Their older stuff for sure.
Like,
think-
just flood everything and see what sells. And
That reminds me, you know what I picked up during that sale? The limited edition Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 set with the action figure and shit. I guess they sold a whole 7 copies of that.
all
'Cause
to
it was-
Pez. That's the thing. Like, I think that we live in a bubble, and we assume things do a lot better. We get excited about titles that like the mainstream just doesn't give a shit about. And
People don't care about owning films.
no,
Like you walk into somebody's house, they on a good if you find something, they have that little bitty
they have
wire
Jurassic
rack.
Park and what else?
Yeah, that little wire rack with like 4 or 5 of their favorite movies, and that's a movie collection.
It's got You Got Mail, Jurassic Park, and
Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah,
But that's on VHS.
yeah, because that's the only format it needed to be released on.
They always have the one movie on that wire rack that's not straight across. It's like jacked up on one end.
But you know, like,
I'm sure
go ahead.
you guys have seen the thing that came out with Amazon recently about, which you don't own the movies digitally. I would hope enough people would see that and open their eyes and say, hey, but it's not going to happen. I know, but
Like, we've known that forever, right? Like,
yeah.
you don't own that. And unfortunately, I don't think enough people are even buying digital enough to make it a prop. They're either renting, which is what I normally do with digital. If I don't want to buy something, I'll rent it digitally because I don't have to worry about a late fee, right? I think
But-
that's great.
But
But
even
no-
that's not a big percentage. It's people waiting for Netflix. That's what it is.
Yeah. And that's people don't care about owning films. Like I said, they may really care about owning that one movie they really love, and it's usually like the fucking Boondock Saints
That they got as a gift.
Yeah. Or like on Black Friday, they walked through Walmart and it was $2. So they picked it up. Which, on Black Friday, you'll just see people that little media section that they set up in the cold food section for some reason. I don't know if it's that way at everybody's Walmart.
That is so Southern. It's not funny.
Like it's right there by the bacon. You got to pass the bacon to get to the movies.
Oh, well, that'd be cool if they had a wired rack of Babe set up by the bacon. That would be cool.
But yeah, when people like come into my house and like they walk past her, they're like, "Holy shit, you have a lot of movies." It's like, well, yeah, and you don't really think about people just don't own this much shit, like of anything.
No.
And that I have a problem, and that we all have a problem. Like I've seen Tim's vinyl collection, like a piece of it in a video, and I'm sure when people come down there, they go, "Holy shit, you got a lot of vinyl."
Yeah.
I think though, when we get to the new year, everyone needs to just buckle down, figure out what you really want to own, and figure it out for this year, because being 2021, because it's going to go very quickly, guys. So figure out what you can't live without, and I'd suggest picking up a few Blu-ray players at some point during the year when you find a low enough price, because that'll be the next thing. That's a problem.
Start shopping for your bootleggers, because
Well, and that'll hold up for a while, but I mean,
I was really hoping to see us evolve out of a disc-based format. I mean, I know at this point it's probably not going to happen, but that's what I was really shooting for, was something a little more sustainable.
like a jump drive.
Yeah, kind of. I think like little cards like the Nintendo Switch games are on.
Yeah, they tried it. They marketed them, not in America, but they did market them in, I believe, New Zealand, and there was a couple countries, and it didn't go anywhere. It was the same problem. People still don't buy movies. It didn't matter what you put it on. They still buy.
But going back, I don't know if people ever really did buy movies.
No, they didn't.
That's what I mean. I don't ever remember owning a lot of physical media being a thing, no matter what it was on, but especially not VHS. By the time VHS got to the, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't VHS like extremely, extremely expensive at one point?
Yeah.
Everything before Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
Top Gun was the $30 suggested retail Trailblazer. You could pick up public domain titles like for $10 and $20, but big studio releases, they were all $89.99, $79.99. And then Top Gun came out at a sell-through point because Paramount believed that they could sell enough of it, and they were right. But the problem became the novelty, and you needed titles of that kind of, profile. And there just weren't many of them.
even VCRs were outrageous. We had to rent ours for the longest time, rent a VCR.
I miss doing that and renting like game consoles and stuff. It was a simpler time, man. I'm gonna go rent a PlayStation for the weekend.
Came in a big suitcase.
Yeah.
I have one of those rental cases actually for a Virtual Boy. Those things are tanks.
This is part of the reason I've been going so wild on buying on these sales and buying stuff is because, I'm going to be kicking myself when physical media does go away and I don't have, even if it's film I'm not going to watch, once a year or something, but if I get an itch to watch it and I don't have it, I'm going to.
But think about how much shit you might have that you'll just never watch again. That's what keeps me up at night. It's the shit that I'm keeping back here that I'm never going to watch again. I'm not going to watch The Scorpion King, but I have it.
Dude, that actually invalidates a lot of your collection that you own the Scorpion King. You need to do something about
That's
that.
not even the worst.
You got mail somewhere back there, don't you? That's why you
I love
closed a little bit.
I love that movie.
I don't have you got mail. I got fried green tomatoes back here though.
Well,
Never Been Kissed. I've whipped that one out on the stream before.
that's not the first time you've said those words.
Never been kissed. Yeah.
No, whip that out on his stream.
Whip that out on the stream. Immediately.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to run in just a second. I did want to share with Tim one of my pickups this week.
Oh, the other.
What's up, Stingray?
The other.
It is the original paperback pressing.
See, I don't have the red letters up there.
That's why.
Yeah.
I have a question for the book guys. What is like book hunting like? Is it easier than like trying to find like an out of print movie per se?
Depends wildly.
Yeah, depends.
It is weird because you can't get a beat on what is going to be harder to find at a reasonable price. You can find anything. That's the nice thing. You go on Abe Books or eBay, someone will have a copy of almost anything out there. You want a copy of Lovecraft's Outsider and Others? Not a problem. If you're willing to drop 10 grand on it, you can have it tomorrow. But the problem is you'll be shocked by, I mean, I'm right now I'm trying to complete my Thomas Tyrone collection again because I've been stupid enough to give copies away that never came back. And the other wasn't actually that tough to find, but his kind of disrespectful attempt to come back, Night of the Moonbow,
I got that downstairs.
was about 3 times as expensive. And no one likes the book. Like, it's hard to find people who like that. I think it's actually pretty okay, but it's weird. It's hard. It's just tough. It depends on who has what and who's willing to separate from that at any given time.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Tim? Or
yeah, Grady Hendrix shot up the price on all the horror titles with his book. Paperbacks from him. Yeah, and it's getting a lot crazier. But if you just go into like y'all go into Goodwill, I assume, and check Blu-rays, just peer the books, and if you see anything that looks horror, see Zebra, Pinnacle, Onyx, anything like that. Like I found Tricks by Ed McBain,
absolutely,
which takes place on Halloween today, 50 cents. So, and I'm sure I could, if I wanted to sell it. I don't sell stuff, but
Ed McBain was one of those guys that basically wrote the same book 7 times. But but absolutely sold it every time, and you'd enjoy reading it every time. B.W. Batten is my favorite of those guys, and that's a pseudonym for a better known writer who just wrote the same serial killer novel like 8 times.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Before you go, Lauren, I'm halfway through.
That scares me. But you have the right edition of it. That's good.
I hope so. You sent it to me.
I know.
Also, before you go, Lauren, I got a little Halloween treat for you that I'll let you explore on your own time. But in the chat here, I'm pasting a link to my little-known other channel where I did some quarantine karaoke this summer. So,
holy hell!
I'm totally watching that one.
Little-known other channel.
Yes.
All right, I just added that link to my bookmark.
To be watched.
Yeah, it's not even a to be watched section though. Unfortunately, it's just a big mess that I need to go through and clean up.
Oh, I also want to point out it's extremely funny that the other night I posted that link of the Owl the Witch T-shirt. Like 10 seconds later, absolutely not.
We sold 2 of them.
We sold 2 of them?
Yeah, you sold 2. Yeah.
Both to Al. Buddy. Both to Al. No.
Oh,
no.
Got one.
Timmy
the
got
Blair
one.
Boys. The Blair Boys got one.
Wow. Anyway, guys, happy Halloween. And
You too, sir.
thanks for doing what you do because the community is important. Keeps us all sane.
Hey, I did want to introduce you to Hayden there, Lauren. He's kind of new around here, and he's hopefully will be around quite a bit. So
I feel like we have run into each other once before, though.
I don't know. I'm new to the live streaming stuff. My channel is called the Cornelius Collection. I don't know. Are you from Texas?
Oh yes. Can you not tell by the accent?
I've been to Texas many times, but
big
no.
time, big
I don't
time
know.
Texas guy. Usually wearing a 10-gallon hat, jeans starched, just standing up in the corner,
So-
skull ring.
The funniest thing about that is
Wasn't
my
that picture
first-
taken
yeah,
in Texas?
it was taken. I was about to tell the story. Like, so that edition, that short story collection, it has a cover of a dead cricket on a Texas road where it died of heat stroke. Because I literally got off a plane, had to walk across the tarmac, which that would never fly in Jersey. And literally there was just dead things all over the tarmac that had died from the heat. That was my very first introduction to Texas.
How do you know that cricket did not have a drug problem? You're just assuming.
The other thing about Texas
Heat stroke.
that I really do have to go, but the other thing about Texas I found amazing is that overpasses anywhere else in the country are like just, slightly above the road, high enough that your tractor trailers can go under them, and that's it, right? Texas builds roller coasters. They go up into the air and on angles too. It's not like these are safe. They're angles. They're using it. If you're not going fast enough when you take one of these, you're probably going to fly off of it. It's
G-forces.
Am I lying, or is this true?
That's totally
No, that's
true.
true.
Yeah.
It's like stacked on top of each other.
I'm so used to it because I've lived here my whole life, but hearing someone else talk about it's hilarious.
He's from Jersey, so you can give him all the shit you want.
No, but Jersey roads are like the best designed in the country because you go over to Pennsylvania, these motherfuckers will put an off ramp, right in front of an on ramp. Now think about that for a second. There's no way that's a good idea, and these will be like right next to each other. They're not a mile apart, so you have cars coming in and out, and people switching lanes to get where they need to get. Pennsylvania is worse than Texas. Texas is just big with their architecture of their highway system. Pennsylvania is actually looking to kill people.
You got to be drunk driving to buy a sandwich to know how to drive around Pennsylvania.
Makes it easier to dump the bodies.
Oh, by the way, I completely do not believe that Joe Bob and Darcy were actually in Blairstown for their special, by the way.
I haven't watched it.
Absolutely calling bullshit on it. They claim to be. They name check the county properly. Well, I'll give them that, but no way. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Have a great
Thank you, Mayo.
Halloween.
I appreciate you.
Later, buddy.
Be good.
Oh, Stingray, if you're still out there, man, you can hop on. I'll put the link once again in the chat.
Stingray had a good live stream the other night.
Yeah. I caught a little bit of that.
I am loving everybody doing live streams, though.
I just like, getting on and bullshitting. So,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's just fun. Like I've never done
It's
it
like-
before.
yeah, it's, I don't know. It's like just a little community of friends, that just hang out. We all can't hang out in person. So,
I can't remember the last time I watched a movie with a bunch of people. Like that's what I miss the most. Like some movies you gotta watch with a group of people.
yeah, that'll be, hopefully we'll be able to do that one day. So,
Yeah, I've still been going, but probably not the safest thing to do. Do you guys have open theaters where you're at?
Yeah.
You guys both shut down.
I don't think any around me are open right now.
Everything's open. I mean, I think they're limiting people, but everything's open.
I saw Synchronic. Is that what the movie's called? Have you guys heard about that with Anthony Mackie and the guy from 50 Shades of Grey, whatever his name is?
I don't know that one.
It just came out in, I don't know if it's on demand or if it's just in theaters right now, but it was a very interesting movie about this drug and these paramedics who keep seeing this like designer drug pop up everywhere. And then it takes kind of a weird turn with this missing girl, and I'll leave it at that so I don't spoil it. But I thought it was actually pretty good. not like amazing, but if you guys get a chance, check out Synchronic. Yeah.
Sounds
You say you got some chronic?
Synchronic.
I mean, it's no Suspiria 2018, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no Suspiria there, but
Oh, ow! I gotta get a new chair. Oh.
but I haven't heard anyone talk about it. Probably because it's only in theaters, possibly. But I love the way it was shot. It was shot with kind of like wide angle tracking shots, a lot of long takes, and very cool movie. So put that on your watch list.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Jonathan. Did you buy this?
I did.
Have you got it yet?
No, I have not. I just bought it.
Okay.
Like, I guess the last time we did the podcast, I bought it the day after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was a few days before that, but
Wait, what is it?
so
It's
I
a hell
have,
of a deal. That's what it is.
yeah. I'll just show what I already had, and then let's see. So I had Halloween 1
Ooh.
on vinyl. Hell shit. And I already had 2,
Nice.
and I already had 3, of course. So Mondo had a deal where if you bought Halloween 4 and 5, which is, that's 4.
Oh, that beautiful mask.
And this is 5. So if you bought those, it was $60, and then you got this outer box that houses all 5.
Wow, that is
That's
cool.
And it's got Jamie on the back. So
Yeah, for $60 it was a deal. You get the 2 vinyls and that.
Yeah, especially for Mondo.
the only problem I have is I've got all those in those outer sleeves, and it's kind of a bitch to get them in that box with those, but I don't want to not have them in that. So
I need to step up my horror vinyl game.
That's a slippery slope, my friend.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's an expensive hobby.
Like I've got, I don't know, probably a couple hundred records, but not many horror, but mostly because I just go through the dollar bins and I never like to spend too much money on them. I don't mind if it's got some pops to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many you got, Corey?
Vinyl?
Mhm.
I'd say total we have around 200.
How about you,
So-
Tim?
I may haven't counted, but I'm pretty sure it's like 400 or 500.
But out of that
wife-
400 or 500, do you have the Triple H vinyl?
Negative.
AKA Motorhead's greatest hits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jake, you collect vinyl?
No, I did for a little bit, and I ended up giving them all to Timmy.
That's right. That's how you do it.
So,
I just really,
gave him all my VHSs.
I just really started buying vinyl this year, for real buying, and fuck, I've spent a lot.
Do you think the collector mentality thing, does that seep into other parts of your life too? Like if you get into something,
Yeah.
like, it's a personality trait, I think. Like I've brought it up in therapy before. I'm like, what the hell is that? And they're like, I don't know. You're just weird. I'm like, okay, well, thanks.
Ever since I was a kid, Pokemon cards started it all.
That's what I blame too.
Yeah. Which I wish I had now because those are going for a lot of money, apparently.
That's all bullshit. It's just like it was bullshit when we were kids. They're like, this is weird money. I'm like, ain't nobody actually ever paid that for it. Like I can tell you that's worth $80,000. Nobody's gonna pay that for it.
Yeah, you're
I lost-
probably right.
I lost my ass on the Pogs.
Dude, Pogs.
Everybody had fun.
Those were the shit. It was a stupid ass game too.
Oh yeah.
Donk. All right, these are mine now.
And I was a big like sports card collector when I was younger.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny you brought sports cards. My mom found all of my baseball and basketball cards when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I definitely had a favorite player, like a favorite basketball player. Like she found like an entire binder. Like it was a small binder, but it was just nothing but Michael Jordan cards and just like different variations of Michael Jordan cards.
I thought you were gonna say Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, Spud Webb's my guy. He's the same height as me.
Spud.
So. He
He
gave all
actually
us
dunked.
short guys hope. Muggsy could dunk. He could not do it with one hand because his hand was too small to grip the ball.
Hey, Hayden, Michelle
Yeah.
in the chat's asking what that movie was called again.
Oh, the one that's in theaters right now,
Yeah.
Synchronic.
Synchronic.
It's,
Okay.
SYNC, then just Chronic. CHRON.
Like the Dr. Dre album.
Yeah. So it's got
The Chronic.
Anthony Mackie and Jamie Dornan. Yeah, Dornan.
Dorian.
Okay.
Christian
Yeah.
Grey.
Appreciate that.
However you say that. It gets kind of weird. It's definitely a weird movie. It's kind of like, I don't want to compare it to Annihilation or Ex Machina, but it's kind of, it could easily fall into that category, but it's not quite as smart as those movies,
Yeah.
but it's still worth a watch.
Stingray's a fan of the MJ.
I think
Do you have
people
any
like,
that were? Do you have any that were like pretty valuable?
I don't know. I haven't looked any of them up. I doubt it because
Yeah.
you know I just like grabbed like a package of cards at Kmart or whatever when I was a kid.
Right.
That was
Is there-
right
is there-
around the '90s. Was a time where like they thought that everything was going to make money, so they started dumping everything, like the Superman.
Yeah.
When the Superman dies, on comic
That was like they call
just
that-
killed comic books.
The '90s and those cards is like they call it the junk wax era too. There was just so much of it that
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like the aisle like at Kmart because that's just what comes to my head. So my mom always shopped that had like the sports cards and stuff. There was just 1,000 different brands of cards. Like Topps would put out like 7 or
yeah.
8 at the same time, and it was just and like your more expensive ones, I guess would be considered the rarer stuff. But they also had like the junk bin, like $1 a pack stuff.
That's why I got
Yeah.
out of it because when I was like, we had a couple of card shops in town and they have like Topps, Fleer, Donruss, Upper Deck, and that was it. You know,
Like at
Not-
one time, there was just like baseball cards.
right?
That's just what they were. Yeah, those are the baseball cards there. Those are.
It just got
we
too
had,
much.
I had friends that were like into it, where they were weighing the packs because they said that if it was like a gram over, that means there was a special edition in it, stuff like that.
Well, they do that with Pokemon cards, like unopened weighed packs of like original Pokemon cards, hundreds, thousands of dollars if they weigh the right amount.
I'm
So
surprised.
you don't even open it; you just weigh it. Just the
Well,
weight.
the whole idea is somebody who's looking for a certain card will buy it for that price, and it does. Like you go on eBay and you look at the sold listings. I mean, people paying $700-800 for one booster pack of cards.
Negative. Jake, what are you into? You're into some kind of cards.
Yeah, I play Dragon Ball Super card game, but it's not.
You played the card game?
I'll play it still now. I'll play it now.
He's on the circuit.
Yeah.
He's top 100 in Kentucky.
It's
Out of 79 players. Like-
it's maybe like a couple of years old, but yeah, I go before when Big Bang used to for COVID. I go up to Big Bang and play.
oh man, that I hate that place.
I'm not a big fan of it either, but
It smells like
It's either
Mountain Dew
there-
and beef jerky.
well, it's either I go play at Bang, which is better than going to Legit. I don't know if you know Legit in Owensboro.
No,
It's
I don't
another
never heard of
card. It's another card tabletop game shop. It's worse than Bang. They don't have AC, so in the summer you could just imagine.
it. Well, Big Bang has an interesting smell as it is, and it's air
Yes.
conditioned.
Yeah.
That beef jerky smells a little bit stronger.
Them boys
No
get
air
there, get the meat sweats, you know? Like,
I took my wife to a comic book shop. She's never been in one, and I was like, it's not that bad because I've been in a couple of them. I think it was in Paducah. We walked in and it smelled like BO, and I was like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. So I'm sorry, we gotta leave.
well, that's the way conventions are.
Yeah, it is.
You roll up in a convention, you're like, oh, yep, they're here.
Yeah, you go in an elevator and somebody's got a costume on. You wait until they're gone.
I think comic book shops ain't as bad as if like they don't have tabletop games and card games
Yes.
going on. Then they're
Because
not that bad.
them dudes will roll in there to play those tabletop games, like when they
12 hours.
open, and they're in there till everybody goes home.
Yeah, Magic, or not Magic, but like
Red,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get into something like that because it seemed like so much fun, right? These guys look like they're having a blast, but
It is awesome, but it's a money hole, so be careful.
yeah.
it's also like you have to devote so much of your brain power to it. Like you have to remember everything. Like you have to learn all this lore. And it's
you have a game going on for a year straight, like a campaign
there's
going on for a year.
yeah.
Well, with D&D, you're kind of creating it, so it's easier to remember since you're kind of like a part of it. D&D is awesome, though. Our group just ended. Everyone got busy. Now that COVID's ending. It's depressing. Yeah.
How
Well,
many
don't-
how many series are there now? I know there's like different like Ravenloft.
It's on like how many editions of the rule book?
Yeah.
They're on 5th edition right now. But they just came out with some new book. I'm not sure. They have a lot of like modules, a lot of like books with different races on it, new additions to the edition, if that makes sense.
Mm.
I'm not sure.
You know what I always wanted to like have a chance encounter with in the wild is somebody LARPing. Like I just want to roll up in a park at some point.
Go to
Yeah,
camp.
like-
I've never gone that far, but that'd be interesting.
I was be like, ooh, I'm gonna get in on this. Somebody give me a cardboard sword.
Yeah, like role
First-
models.
First time I ever saw LARPing, I didn't even know what it was. I just saw some people with some swords on the quad, like playing King Arthur or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
Well, I used to do
Lightning
it.
bolt.
I used to do a
Yeah.
version of LARPing, I guess, because I was in these Madrigal dinners in college. So
What is that?
Yeah, tell us about it.
we would do like I was in like this choir. That's why I went to Poland twice for this choir I was in college, and we would do like right before Christmas. We would do like this big like dinner with this. It was like a medieval, supposed to be in a medieval castle. We did all this you know, the 15th century type music and stuff like that. We were all dressed in the medieval gear. So
Bring me my mead.
yeah.
Medieval times.
Dude,
But
I
it
always
was-
wanted to go to medieval times when I was a kid. Is it still a thing?
I think so.
I think there's one in
Morning.
Chicago.
There's
was
no
gonna
one
get
here.
Get a big turkey leg. Arr.
Why don't you butt out a couple bars there, Corey?
There's a link in the chat of my lesser known channel. I do a little Santeria by Sublime on there.
Oh, no.
I gotta link this. Get this link here.
Jake, what's on your hat?
Rick and Morty. So when y'all talking about collection stuff, this is how they get my money. Is when they release stuff like this. I don't know if y'all ever played G.I. Joes when you was a kid.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't know about y'all, but I always wanted 6-inch G.I. Joes. And then they finally just came out with them.
Awesome.
I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, good luck finding them. I just got lucky because anywhere I've been, the shelves are clean, and you go online like.
Oh yeah.
This guy is like $80. Cobra's pretty easy to get, but there's just like a Cobra Trooper, and he's like $120, and it's just a Cobra Trooper.
I have
My-
consciously. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I just picked up a couple of the 3/3 that just re-released, and
Yeah,
I got them the day they came out. Like they were putting them on the shelf. I've been back like 4 or 5 times and it's empty. It's bone dry.
yeah. That's another thing they're starting to do now with retro is re-releasing retro toys in like original packagings, like He-Man and
I saw the
Joe
He-Man
and
stuff. That was my jam
not-
back in the day.
It's not a bad price either.
No, and that's like other than like movies and stuff. That is probably actually my first biggest other than movies is action figures.
I've consciously tried to stay away from toys
It's
because
bad.
it is such a black hole. Like there is stuff like I have to buy. Like I have a couple in here. This is the coolest thing I have. It's the NECA Friday the 13th from the video game. And listen,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they did that.
That is
Yeah, I
so
didn't either.
cool.
yeah, that's why that one got purchased.
Yeah, I don't have. I
I
got
don't know what it
almost
is.
all of the NECAs. I don't have that one. I don't have like the.
That one was an exclusive to GameStop. And
Yeah.
then they did a Freddy from the NES game too. And then he went on clearance for $5 and I snatched him.
They have a Gremlins from the NES game, and they have Predator.
Hmm.
I think.
Yeah, that's just a black hole I don't need to go down.
Yeah, don't do it because I do comic books too. Comic book action
I can't-
characters.
I can't
like
start
$30 a
collecting
pop,
too much
man.
more shit because I'd have to add an addition to the house.
Yeah. I had a gigantic retro video game collection before my daughter was born. And like me and my wife kind of sat down and she's like, it's she didn't really give me a shit, but we kind of came to the conclusion like it's one or the other because I had this room up here that was all movie stuff, and my entire basement was TVs and arcades and retro video games. And my garage is still arcades. I just can't throw those away.
Yeah.
Like legit arcade.
Yeah, legit arcades, not like the arcade one-ups. I have a full-size Time Crisis in my garage. Do you remember those?
Shit,
Yeah.
man. Time Crisis with my game.
That is awesome.
And it won't fit in my house. Like, it won't come in the door.
Now that's not one up, is it?
No, these are legit. Like,
Okay, yeah, I was about to say one up did not make Time Crisis, or I would have known about that.
no, this is what they are is it's 2 giant cabinets and 2 pillars that have the gun sitting on them with the foot pedals. And then in the
Oh.
big cabinets is those giant CRT projection screen TVs.
Oh, dude, I'm such a sucker for those shooter arcade games.
Oh, they're good.
Especially-
I have an Area 51.
Oh
Yeah,
man, Area 51.
I got a bunch of cool stuff. I got a Centipede out there. I have a Nintendo Super System that's really hard to find. I had 4 of those.
Did this come
Wow.
from your parents' store?
No, like, I don't know, 5 years ago when I bought the house, I was like, I've always wanted an arcade. Like, I bet like you could find those, and you can, and people usually get rid of them cheap because they have them. Usually, it's either a
It's like a
collector
pool
has them.
table.
Exactly, and they like there's
Yeah.
like this thing weighs 800 pounds, and I don't want it in my basement corner. And then like once you like it's kind of established, like you're the person that'll come pick that stuff up and like maybe pay a little bit of money for it. People just start calling you.
Get this out of my house.
I went down to Katie's, Kentucky, and this dude just had that's where I got
It
the top,
is.
Katie's, whatever the hell it is, it's the butt crack of society.
I call it KD.
And this dude just had, I mean, he just like I took a trailer down, like a huge like dual axle trailer, and like that's where I got the Time Crisis, and I got a bunch of like redemption machines and a Centipede, and he just gave it to me. He's like, just come get it.
Really?
I got 2 set down Daytona games from him, but it's hard to keep up with and keep them working. So
Yeah, I was like, if you got problems with them, what the fuck do you do?
You learn to work on them.
Yeah. Like, how do you replace a bulb or projector bulb or anything like that?
That's pretty easy. Like doing
finding
that's all like available online still, like for pretty cheap. Like monitors are always bad. Like no matter what you pick up, like the monitors, like either like it doesn't work or like the color's way off. So you have to take the boards off and like put new capacitors and stuff on them. But like if you're gonna have them, you just kind of have to watch YouTube videos and kind of just force yourself to learn how to work on like small electronics and
Yeah.
But it's way too time consuming. So didn't mean to kill the vibe.
Yeah.
Murdered it. Do you have any?
The Born.
Barn.
Oh,
Have y'all
I
seen
like that. Yeah, I like that movie.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
It's on Amazon. It's a
I-
good one for Halloween.
I'm gonna take a serious break from horror after tomorrow. I think.
Yeah.
I already started.
Until your next live stream with Al, and it'll be all horror all the time.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Corey. It's
I got it on my phone. I'm watching it on my phone.
I got the Blu-ray on my phone. So
Suspiria 2018.
of all the movies on earth to glum onto, Suspiria 2018.
I mean, I don't
It's
go
a
out of
good
my way
movie.
like Al to talk about it, but I enjoyed it. I haven't watched it since, but like I said, I do own it. I probably should watch it because I bought it, but
It'd be like if
Yeah,
I-
but
I
you
changed
you
my-
don't do every video on your channel isn't about Suspiria 2018.
how is he? Is that what he's up to?
Oh yeah.
See. I'm
He
gonna
just
change,
does it. He does it on everyone else's channel. But
Gotcha.
see. I'm gonna change my name to John Deep Blue Sea 2.
there you go.
His name's new now. Actually, I forgot it. It's not Zodiac Killer anymore. What is it?
Yeah. It's,
Alone in the Dark, 1982.
Alone in the Dark.
Yeah,
We love you, Al.
he must be working.
I know.
He said he's working a double.
Because he popped in the very end of my stream tonight.
He did.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
my
end of it.
goodness. Yeah, he's working double shift, and he's in Philly with all the the riots and stuff going on. So I had to text him as soon as it happened. I was like, "You all right, man?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm in a good neighborhood."
That's what the first thing I thought of when that happened. I was like, hope Al's okay. He's a national treasure, folks. Take care of him.
And of course, the conversation went from "Al, you okay?" There's civil unrest to Halloween. It went straight to Halloween.
That's Al.
So yeah,
I can't.
That's
Nothing can happen to him because we've already sold 2 shirts. So
yeah,
Gonna make a marketing empire.
it can be collected.
let me know how those look. By the way, I want to make sure if they look like shit, you guys get a refund on them.
you want to do a unboxing.
Yeah.
Once I get it, it's my stream shirt for life.
Yeah.
I'll never wear another
Nice.
shirt on the stream.
Trying to come up with some ideas for some other ones, so we'll see. I might do that Cousin Eddie with the Grippo's bag or something.
I can't wait to do that, man. We got to get little Grippo care packages out to everybody.
Bro, I need some. I would love to take part.
Look up there, Jonathan, is like 3 bags of cheddar horseradish to send Tony and
Well, I was thinking about that. Like we have to do a mixture of it. So like we need to get like a big bag. We need to break everybody up, and I'll send some, and you send some.
Yeah.
Then we need like a big bag of Grippos, and then like 1 bag of like the sweet Maui and the little horseradish cheddar, and then
the cheese nibs.
the cheese nips, and that's the last thing you eat because
Yeah.
you won't eat anything else past the cheese nips if we start with that.
But
My girlfriend got a bag of those at work today, and she works at the hospital, and she sent me a picture of it. She's like, At the hospital, they should tape a couple Tums to the bag.
For sure.
But you can't stop eating the damn things. It's like crack.
I would send some LA if I knew how to send,
There you go.
drinks.
I
don't know if you
Can
Yeah.
you get that? You can get that at like every Cracker Barrel, right?
Yeah.
Is that one that they have at all of them?
Is it?
Around here.
I hate
You got
L8.
What?
What?
Yes, hate it. Hate it.
Mr. Boombastic canceled now.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
I'm a Cheerwine guy.
Who
like
cheer
Cheerwine.
wine?
LA. Can't believe you don't like LA.
Don't get it, man. Don't like
I don't-
ski either.
I don't like ski.
Mm,
When there's shit floating in your drink, I don't want to drink it.
Shit floating in your drink. Who puts out ski anyway?
Maybe RC
It's
company.
no, it's I think it's Double Cola. They're kind of around here.
Much better than one cola or double cola.
Yeah, Double Cola's shit too. It tastes
Yeah, I
flat.
don't like Double Cola.
Did you guys see where they discontinued Tab?
Yeah,
yes, I
Good.
did see that.
I thought Tab was discontinued 20 years ago. I didn't-
yeah, it's hard as hell to find. That was for sure.
But there was one guy who was like the biggest fucking Tab fan on earth. When that news came out, was just crushed.
Oh yeah.
Probably a cokehead. Damn.
Tab was miles better than fucking Diet Right.
I like Tab. That's not bad.
I don't know. I like that. I forgot about that. Right.
I
Right.
like
Diet
that,
Right was-
right.
Worst.
I liked it.
I haven't drank it. I got sick off Canadian Mist and Diet Right, and I haven't been able to drink Diet Right since.
Do you guys have RC products down there in Texas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's kind of harder to find, but we've got it. Yeah. Do you guys have Mr. Pibb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like Mr. Pibb almost better than Coke.
I'm not the biggest
Go over well.
Coke fan. I'm not the biggest Coke fan. I prefer like Pepsi to really any of it.
Man, I'm a Coke over Pepsi, but
Go.
Coke.
You're out of here, Jake.
No
Fucking Pepsi.
Especially cherry Pepsi. Oh man, come on.
I had high hopes for you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mountain Dew either.
I don't know anybody that drinks Diet Pepsi.
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't drink that, but I think like Universal Diet Dr Pepper is like the best diet. I think.
I think
It
so.
is. Diet Mountain Dew's not bad either. My dad lives on that. I'm pretty sure he mainlines it.
See,
know my
Mountain Dew's
parent-
weird for me. It's like I like all the other flavors, but original Mountain Dew. So I don't know.
You
Code
go to my
Red.
dad-
That's
Code Red's
mine.
shit.
Yeah.
That voodoo they came out with this year was fucking good too.
Is Livewire still a thing? That was like my favorite Mountain Dew.
Yes. Was it like Game Watch or the orange one?
Yeah, the orange one.
Yeah.
Did
that's
you
the one.
Did you guys ever have the Mountain Dew that they had at like Taco Bell, the Sangria?
No,
I had the Baja Blast. That was always
I love the Sangria, but I don't think they've had it for years now.
Baja Blast was magical.
Oh, it is. Speaking of Baja Blast, I went to Taco Bell the other day to order a Baja Blast, and they're like, "We're out of Baja Blast." I'm like, "That's the only thing anybody comes here for is to get a fucking Baja Blast, and you're out."
I have never been to a Taco Bell where I wasn't informed at the drive-through window that they were out of some key ingredient.
We're out of
Thank
we're
you
out
for
of
coming to
beans.
Taco Bell.
Sorry.
I went up there one day and I was like, "Well, thank you for coming to Taco Bell. We're out of tortillas, beans, beef, and cheese." I'm like, "What the fuck do you have?
They have
What are you
Cinnabons. That's
selling?
it.
You selling cinnamon twists? Is that all you're open for today?" First of all, if you run out of lettuce, Walmart's right there. Ain't nothing special about your lettuce.
Our Taco Bell had KFC connected to it.
Ours used to.
The Tell
Ours used
City
to
one?
too. The one Tell City used to. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it not that way anymore?
No, they completely remodeled it.
Just in the comments.
Me and the wife were just talking about H2O tonight. I was trying to explain to her why the mask sucked. She didn't get it.
Why do you want to do that to yourself, Jess?
It's good.
No, it's not.
It's
Yeah.
good.
No.
It's one of the more enjoyable. It's better than fucking 5 and 6.
Don't
So,
you even
it's-
say it's better than 5. Ah,
Here's the thing. It's so vanilla. Like I don't like. There's nothing. It's like drinking water.
Ale 8.
It don't piss me off. It don't.
Yeah,
okay. So it came out, what, 98?
98, yeah.
I still haven't watched H2O or Resurrection yet.
Oh, you haven't seen either of those?
No.
Don't watch Resurrection. But watch
Watch
H2O.
Then I'll watch H2O and Resurrection. I own them. I bought that. They did a reissue of that triple feature that had H2O and whatever the other two were.
6.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the producer's cut of 6 yet?
No, I heard it's worth it though.
I like the producer's cut better.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear that better.
Yeah, I feel like that's 50-50 down the line for like people.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's. Yeah, you ask 100 people, you're gonna get.
yeah.
Yeah.
100
So-
Ellens agree.
But it was way cooler, like when it wasn't officially available, and like you just had to like go to a convention and buy it off some dude for $20.
Yeah.
It's not the mask on H2O ain't as bad as the mask on 5.
No,
The
what?
CGI
Oh,
mask.
God, dude.
The CGI, dude, the mask in 5 is fucking terrible.
It's fucking awesome. Don't even.
No,
It looks
okay,
like it looks like
was-
Don Cusack.
it's
It does.
it's modeled off of a William Shatner mold, but the guy that did it had Down syndrome.
Look at this picture on the back of the 5 album. That just tells you everything.
It's great. It's great.
I will skip Resurrection. I mean, I still gotta watch Resurrection to say
Yeah,
that.
you gotta watch it.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Hell, I watched
Wow.
Resurrection 50 times before I watched the Rob Zombie shit. So.
I'm,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
it's Busta Rhymes, right? Who does that trick or treat line?
Yep.
Yeah.
But Buster Rhymes ain't the worst part of the movie.
No, it's actually probably like the shining
Yeah.
beacon in that movie.
If you gave him better lines, I think he would have done an awesome job.
Well,
Like, he ain't a bad actor.
he's supposed to be like the annoying like reality show producer. So
Yeah.
Well,
Tyra Banks is way worse in the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if you like when. Well, I can't say I ain't gonna spoil it. He ain't seen it, so I'm gonna say it. So, but how Busta Rhymes, like what was supposed to happen, they kind of did a test screening.
you could spoil
And that's why they just did a test
20-year-old
screening,
movie.
but they did a test screening for it, and of course they was gonna, kill Busta Rhymes, and then everybody they did test screening, which this was the time I guess Busta Rhymes was Break Your Neck out yet? Probably.
But it did.
Yeah,
look
oh,
good
yeah,
in the
Break
same
Your
year,
Neck.
y'all.
He was big, and then that was the feedback they got. Oh no, we want to see Busta Rhymes.
Is that why
No,
he comes
live, so
back like
that's
3
why-
times? You think he dies
Yes.
3 times?
Yes. Because they were
doing the Bruce
Uh,
Lee shit.
After
And-
every everything he says, he has to say motherfucker after.
trick or treat, motherfucker.
as much as Fright Rags has a shirt now, and it says "Trick or Treat, Motherfucker."
Yeah.
And as much as I hate that movie, I'm buying it.
They should have done a Halloween movie with Lil Wayne in it, and they'd say, "Why is there a Michael Myers E.T. crossover movie?"
Hey, Lil Wayne's a hot topic right now. Okay.
I actually
No.
liked the first Rob Zombie Halloween, but
did?
the second one was it was horrible.
I hate them both.
Yeah, I do too.
See, I like different take of exploring the psychology of him as a kid.
Mm.
I don't know. I found that really interesting.
I'm finding myself going back to like, yeah, it was way better when I didn't know shit about him. Like the less I know
Yeah.
about this character, the better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was my
I can
thought.
understand that.
Yeah.
To me, it
I
ain't.
think everybody thinks that they want more, right? Like we always think, oh, I want to know what's going. In reality, you don't, because the explanation they're going to give you is never what you could have thought of. Like it's never better than what you could have thought in your head.
I can't get with that.
Oh no, I can't either.
Jess, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh,
He's drunk.
Come on, man. I'll defend 2018
Oh, man.
forever.
yeah. Did y'all watch the
Teaser.
teaser? Yeah.
I
I'll tell you
haven't yet.
I'll tell you what I am interested in is the Tommy Doyle character that they're bringing back.
They're bringing him back.
Yeah, Anthony
Yeah.
Michael Hall plays
Hall.
Tommy Doyle.
It's just kind of, I don't know, for me, it was like, okay, I
I just-
watched it, which I shouldn't have watched it, and then I gotta wait another year because now I want to fucking see it. So.
I just see it, the Dead Zone, Anthony Michael Hall in Dead Zone every time I see him.
I see when I see Anthony Michael Hall, all I hear is he doesn't even have a driver's license, Lisa.
Oh.
It's a damn
Was that
good
Dead Zone show any good? I never watched it.
Yeah, man, I liked
Was
it.
it? Cool.
I don't think I've watched it after the first season.
I thought it was pretty decent.
It was better than probably the book. So.
That's cool. I've always
I've
kind
never
of wondered about that one.
I've never seen the Cronenberg Dead Zone movie.
It's not my favorite Cronenberg movie. It's probably my least favorite Cronenberg movie.
I don't know if I've seen that one all the way through.
Is it Christopher Walken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
I don't
before
like
he
that
was like
movie.
full Walken. Like
Yeah. It's like in between. He was just discovering his walkiness.
that's one of my favorite things to read about. Like there's like an entire website dedicated to Chance Christopher Walken encounters. And just like how odd he is.
That's interesting.
He's probably not that odd though. What, is he?
Yeah, like
Like, I
it's
heard-
pretty it's funny stuff. Like he
I
just like
heard,
hopped in a taxi with some people. And just like
I heard Tom Berenger is like odd as can be. Like other actors are like, yeah, he's odd.
Yeah, but didn't H2O kind of do that with the whole series as well?
it does, and that's what I swear on like tonight when I was watching Halloween 2 with my wife. She's like, I don't like the fact that he's not her brother anymore. And I'm like, I don't give a shit whose brother he is.
Yeah.
Like it's way
I-
scarier that this dude just snapped.
I don't hate the fact that they cut the brother storyline. I just think it was unnecessary.
I'll piggyback off what Al, Jess and I were texting about. Al wants to know if he's a supernatural or if it's just a crazy guy. What's the deal with him?
Crazy guy's better.
Yeah, I think so.
I like Crazy
But-
Guy. I mean, you can't deny that they played up the supernatural part.
Maybe crazy guy with that aura of maybe he's something more, right? Like not like definitively
Right.
coming out and saying,
What is
but
he?
just like like in 2 when Loomis is like, I shot him 6 times, like all that. Like were you like, maybe did he shoot him 6 times? Like
But there's no way he
He's picking
survived
up.
an explosion into
He's picking up
Loomis.
people with a scapula with one hand.
It's a strong scapula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should preface all this that I'm saying as I'm kind of a Halloween newbie to the franchise. This year is the first time I've watched all of the originals. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're
That's
going
fun.
uphill then.
I will say this though,
mhm.
it's the most overrated series.
Well, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched all the Friday the 13th all the way through, and even on the worst movie, which in my opinion would probably be 5, but regardless, I never once.
Whoa.
Oh man, somebody get him out of
Them's
the chat.
fighting words,
Get him
man.
out of the
You're a fan of 5?
Dude,
Yeah.
5 is very, very high on my list.
Oh man,
Seven's
I
the
didn't-
worst for me.
the ending ruins it for me, man. Spoiler alert.
Wow. Wow, who cares, man? It's the journey. We got and all the crazy over the top shit. Deborah Voorhees' tits. You're way out of line, Vic. All that shit. What's Reggie's little nickname?
Reggie the
Reckless.
Reckless.
Reckless Reggie. Like all of it
Okay.
together. Just this over the top, like knows what it is, like horror.
Hayden was on with Lauren earlier.
Yeah, Lauren is the
Lauren hates it too.
of five.
But what I was saying though, I watched all the Friday the 13th in a row. Never once in any of those movies did I pause it to check how much was left, to check the
Yeah.
time code. But
No. Friday's the strongest.
the Halloween series, I had several times throughout. So far, I still have 2 more to go: H2O and Resurrection. Well, and 3 if you want to count 3. But
1, 2, and 3 solid movies. 4's pretty good. 5's junk. 6 is junk. H2O is passable. Resurrection is garbage. The Rob Zombie movies are garbage, and I really like 2018.
I would say I like 2. That's probably my personal favorite so far.
2's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. That's my favorite Jason or favorite Michael. Dick
You went through
Warlock.
all of them there, dude, right before you got to Michael.
Yeah.
That's my favorite leather candy.
It's my favorite Ghostface. No, I'm gonna need a Cornelius collection video for Halloween 3 though.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
That movie got shit on for decades, and it's finally finding
If they
Um,
would only.
Love it.
You know, if I hadn't found it for $3 today or yesterday, whenever it was I bought it, I probably wouldn't have watched it. So thank you to Movie Trading Company,
Yeah.
not a sponsor.
not
Yeah,
sponsored.
Not a sponsor. Hell,
Would you
Griffos
like to-
isn't a sponsor, but we're doing a whole video based.
Around Grippos.
Yeah, just because they're good.
But I love Friday the 13th, man. I can't believe I'd only seen like a couple of those before now. And I was totally unaware about the box set that was coming out. And so I had just bought the 8-film set and was very disappointed because my my time period for returning that to Amazon to possibly buy the box set had just expired when I found out about it.
You don't need the box set as it sits behind me. You don't, man. That 1 through 8 set is fine. And for special features, have you seen Crystal Lake Memories?
No, but is that on Shudder right now?
I think it is. It is a 6-hour documentary.
I'm gonna watch it.
After watching that, there is nothing more I need to know about Friday
Yeah.
the 13th. And they missed the boat not putting that in that set. I still don't know why.
I don't get
Yeah.
that.
Or at least throw the book in there. If you can't, I
The
don't know.
book's huge. It's
Is
a,
it really?
It's a coffee
Yeah.
table book, yeah.
Huh.
You got
There's
it,
a
Tim?
booklet though.
Yeah.
In
I do
the
not have it.
box set.
Oh yeah,
I
I wish I
I'm-
would have got that. I wish I would have got that book when it was
Yeah, me
out.
too. I'm weird though. Like I have the original 10 behind that, the original Blu-ray 10. I have that. I have the double feature Blu-rays that came out. Like I'm a sick person.
Well, no, I understand it. After watching all of them, I'm like, even though I didn't grow up on it like a lot of people and probably a lot of you guys, I still like understand why people love it so much.
Have you watched all the Nightmares?
No, that's next on my list.
Dog shit after
Halloween. I've seen
dog shit
I've
after
seen the
part.
first one several times, the original. I've seen the remake, but I own them all on VHS. As you guys will see tomorrow, shameless plug for my horror VHS collection video, dropping probably, I don't know, 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Awesome.
But I still haven't seen them all.
Now, New Nightmare is a really good one.
That's the one that's the most meta, correct?
Yeah, I think that one's okay. I don't feel like it held up as well back when I've watched it before, and then I don't like anything but the first one really. Sorry, Jess.
I like Dream
Yeah,
Warriors.
just
I'm sorry, but that's the worst one. If Halloween's the most overrated, like the weakest of all of them is
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I like Super Freddy, so
What's a series you think out of the big three, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street? How would you guys rank those personally?
Friday the
Friday.
13th, Halloween. Nightmare
Yeah.
on Elm Street.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it goes like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Down here.
Yeah, I put like Leprechaun and Chucky
Thank you.
in there.
I feel like there's so much they could do, and I assumed had done with Freddy that I guess they didn't execute well based on everyone you guys' reactions.
The last three movies, 4, 5, and 6, get caught in a weird, boring story arc.
Really?
That they just kind of wrote themselves into a corner.
Hmm.
And Freddy's
Man,
Dead, the final Friday is like the absolute worst of like almost any of the franchise films.
That's my
That
favorite.
first one has
Wait,
legit
say that-
terrifying moments.
Yeah.
It has the biggest drop off.
To me, Freddy's Dead is like just the Dream Warriors again, but a little bit different.
Not nearly as good. And Roseanne and
Yeah.
Tom Arnold are in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
There's just a
No, I forgot about Texas Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw is another one of those such a mixed bag that if you went over it as a whole series, like it's
But I
pretty
don't-
low.
I've never viewed any of the Texas as like you gotta watch one without the other. You can watch them all.
No, you can just grab
Yeah.
one and watch it.
Yeah, that's what I like about them because they're not, there's no reoccurring character other than Leatherface.
Shit, I watched Next Generation the other night.
That movie gets so wild.
It does. But I had fun with it. I mean,
See, I hated it when I first watched it, but second viewing or watching it, I mean, it's not that bad.
McConaughey's so batshit crazy in that movie. It entertains me.
No, he's definitely the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
That weird ass mechanical leg.
Oh.
It's got like
There's Zoe
72 remote controls.
Yeah, like who slapped that thing together is what I want to know.
Right.
Was it the Illuminati guys? Did they get that set up for him?
Yeah, I guess so.
This is weird having two Oscar people in that movie.
I love how after those two kind of broke out,
Yeah,
the cover of that movie
Yeah.
changed to their faces.
Yeah. Well, that was the original Scream Factory cover, and then they had to change it.
Yeah. Oh, the one, I think it's Renee Zellweger is the one that's.
Yeah, I don't think he's so anti that movie, but she definitely is.
Dude, he did like
Actually,
Failure
I
to
think-
Launch. So if we're burying shit, let's bury that.
It is Sahara.
Yeah. Have you seen the Texas Chainsaw films, Hayden?
I've seen most of the more recent ones, but they all blend together, like Leatherface,
Ah,
the
so you're-
remake.
You're watching the wrong end.
Yeah.
What was it? 3D or whatever, or is that the same thing as Leatherface? See, I don't even.
All right, so you go. Have you seen the original?
It's been a long time, so technically, I would almost say no because I was so young.
Okay, well, go watch that immediately.
Yeah,
2 is good as well. 2 is really good. Completely different movie.
Three's good too.
3's good for like different reasons.
I mean, watch 4 and then watch 3, and then you're like, yeah, 3's good.
Yeah, 3's good. Yeah. It leaves a lot of questions, not like cliffhanger wise, but like, how's that guy alive? But
Yeah.
and then watch 4, and 4 is what it is. Just go into it knowing that it's over the top and crazy.
I mean, you got to because Matthew McConaughey's from Texas. You're from Texas. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You don't have to, but it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Is that house still around?
Yeah.
He does drop the all right in it. So
Have you not been to the locations in Austin?
Mhm. But you know
that's-
that I don't know which one the house. I think you guys probably know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
The
the
one with, like,
house is in
house. I
It's a
don't know which
restaurant.
it's from, but
Yeah, it's a restaurant now.
the house is a restaurant in Kingsland, I think Kingsland, Texas. We went there a couple years back, and then the gas station is a little bit outside of Austin. We went there last year, and it's a location, and the graveyard's still there, of course. And then
I
there's a
think
bunch
Jess
of
has like a 3-minute delay.
yeah, Jess, I will go check out. That's like I'm using. I've always loved horror, but I feel like I can't truly call myself a horror fan until I've watched all of these classic franchises, which has been my goal this year. So I started with Friday. Now I'm in Halloween. Then I don't know. I might, instead of going to Nightmare, I might go to Chainsaw now.
Chainsaw is much more rewarding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even the remake, I really like the 03
Yeah,
remake.
I like the remake. I saw that one. Yeah.
It's the best remake out of the franchises.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Completely-
kind of like Friday remake.
I
No.
walked out of that movie.
Get the fuck out here, Jake.
I don't mind the Friday remake, Jake.
Slinky.
It's
I
not
think
very
I'm gonna-
great, but
You better be
Wait.
glad he's on your stream.
I did. Who said the new Friday was good?
I did. I liked it.
I can watch it.
It was. I don't know.
I think my
I
problem.
watched it like a month ago, so it's kind of fresh. And man, that the main character, whatever the hell the guy's name was, who was the asshole guy, he was a little bit too much of an asshole. And to me, he like almost ruined the whole movie.
Like, well, I didn't like any of that. If the movie would have been I'm gonna pull the season of the Witch of the Friday the 13th, the Friday the 13th series. If the whole movie would have been that original group of people, it would have been a lot better movie.
Yeah.
That argument about the asshole guy is pretty common argument, I think, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I know that's kind of what they were going for, obviously, but man, he was just like, no one is that much of an asshole and has friends who would be willing to go to a lake cabin in the woods with him.
You can't suspend your disbelief that he had friends. Like that's the hardest part of the movie.
Yeah,
There's no way this guy
Honestly,
is
it was.
like,
Peer pressure, Jess. You can go ahead and hop on since we're pulling up all your comments. Why don't you just tell them to us?
man.
But
But yeah, Friday Nightmare. Just stop after 3. And then like so I don't know how old you are, Hayden. Are you in your like
I'm
20s?
27.
27? All right, you're close to my age. So like I guess like the horror you watched growing up was a lot like stuff like The Ring and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Yeah.
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 It's been awesome to go back and revisit all these that, I feel like I've watched them even though I haven't, if that makes sense, because they're just so talked about. And Freddy specifically, well, Freddy and Jason and Michael are all such big figures, and Leatherface and Chucky. It's almost like you don't even have to watch the movies to feel
Yeah.
like you watched them, if that
Oh
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
nice to.
And then like start hitting the one-offs, man. Like have you seen The Burning?
Mm-mm.
Dude, The
Oh,
Burning
man.
is like one of the best slashers of the 80s.
I like The Burning more than Friday the 13th.
I do too. I
Yeah,
love The Burning.
I agree with that.
I like The Burning. Have you seen Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah, I actually just watched that the other day.
Did you know what was gonna? Did you know the twist going in it?
No, somehow I did not.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
That was very interesting. It's a boy, or whatever that line was.
Dude,
That was
I showed that to my girlfriend like a year or two ago, and like we were like 15 minutes in. She's like, she's a boy, and I was like pissed the rest of the movie.
There's no need to watch it now.
I legitimately didn't see it coming.
I didn't either. I hated the second movie though.
Have you seen the third? Oh man, the 2 and 3 are actually pretty decent on their own.
I love them.
Well, once we know it's Angela and we're straight up seeing her commit all these crimes and these murders, it just took the mystery and the fun away from it for me. And
Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like the first one's my favorite, but it wasn't high art. And then like,
yeah,
but I mean, the second and third one just like embraced that. And then there's a terrible like direct sequel to the first movie from the original director and writer called Return to Sleepaway Camp.
and that's with the same actress, isn't it?
Well, Felissa Rose is in it for like
Yeah.
30 seconds. But that movie's dog shit.
Really?
It's very hard. It's hard to come by. It's out of print now. But
I got
The
it.
remake.
oh, I got it too, bro. I got
Yeah,
that
how
shit
much
when
is
it
it
came
going
out.
for? Because I'd sell it.
It's like $80, man.
Oh,
on
I'm
eBay.
selling it if I can get $8 on it.
No, dude, I'm keeping that shit, dude. Like,
Eh,
and then there's Sleepaway Camp 4: The Survivor. Has anybody seen that?
I have not seen that one.
That you want to talk about expensive?
Yeah. That's the
It's not
one
even
where
a
it's
whole
like
movie.
half a movie. Yeah.
Yeah, they ran out of money like 6 days into shooting the movie.
I like on like 2 and 3. They didn't even like acknowledge that she's a dude.
Yeah, there's like no,
There's like
she had it. She got the operation. We're good now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other stuff for you to watch. It's like one-offs that are really good.
I've been finding a lot of stuff on Amazon Prime, surprisingly. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
streaming
good fun.
from like the 80s. Like a lot of 80s slashers are on there. Almost.
Slaughter High.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up my list so I can like see what you guys think. Where is it?
Slumber Party Massacre, but I prefer Slumber Party Massacre 2.
yeah.
Yeah, those were on my list. Because between Shudder and Amazon, I feel like I can, and I've also got Netflix. But I feel like I can probably find a lot of.
See, this is so unfair. Like to come up in horror like in this age. Because dude, if I wanted to see something, like if I heard about Madman and that shit was out of print in 2005,
Yeah,
I just didn't get to
you
watch
couldn't get-
Madman,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
turned out to be a blessing. I didn't get to watch Madman.
So has anyone seen
Jake's
Funland?
leaving.
Funhouse, yeah, that's good.
They said
Yeah.
Funland.
Funland.
Funland?
For
I don't
I
me,
know.
haven't
Shut
seen
up.
Funland. The Funhouse is really good.
that's
Yeah.
on my
That's a-
list.
That's a
Oh,
Toby
Final-
Hooper joint.
Final Exam. I've heard that Phantasm. I've never seen those.
Phantasm, you have to make your own mind up on that. I know why I'm supposed
First
to like
two,
it.
I think the first two are watchable.
Final Exam is
I-
hot garbage.
Man, I'm really just like not only aging myself, but making myself look like I have no clue about horror movies at all. Listing
No,
all-
man.
Ah,
Dude, I'm super jealous. You get to watch all these fucking awesome movies for the first
Yeah,
time.
no
First
lie.
time.
No lie.
yeah.
And
Blood Rage.
Fear.com. That's
Ooh.
one that I've owned on VHS for a long time, but I've never watched it. Is that any good?
Nah, keep it
No,
that way, man.
negative. Negative.
All I know is that that lady with the
Negative.
split face on the back scared the crap out of me when I was younger.
Oh yeah, me too.
And that image on the VHS box. Yeah, Terrifier, I've seen that. It was okay.
Hey, I did a video today. This is it's not new, but have you watched this?
Ooh,
Ooh,
No,
Watch that.
dude, watch
somebody on
Frailty.
YouTube was talking about that.
Great
Speaking of
movie,
Matthew
dude.
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, Bill Paxton,
yeah. Directed.
directed by Bill Paxton. Yeah.
I did a little 5 kind of different movies to watch on Halloween night today on YouTube, and that was one of them. So
Pumpkinhead. Have you seen Pumpkinhead?
I watched like half of it not long ago. That was a dollar store find of mine on DVD.
Nice.
I love.
I haven't seen the whole thing. I think I fell asleep or something. Not because of the movie. I was just tired. But
Nah, I mean, like Pumpkinhead could go either way.
yeah.
Night of the Demons, Night of the Creeps.
No, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Like I said, with the Friday the 13th series, I had so much fun watching all those. And another shameless plug that I have a movie review podcast that's kind of a weird format to do short movie reviews since most people just do YouTube videos on that. But it's called Midnight at the Movies. If anyone wants to get my take on the Friday the 13th series that I just concluded a couple weeks ago.
Did you say the
Check it out.
podcast?
Yeah, it's called Midnight at the Movies.
Can I get it on Stitcher and all that stuff?
Yeah. I think it's on Stitcher. I do it through Anchor, and they kind of do everything for me. And I sacrifice not having the best analytics for it, but it's free.
The Midnight Movie Podcast?
Midnight at the Movies.
Midnight at the
Dude, have you seen Creepshow?
No, that's man. There's so much on my.
First one. Go watch Creep. That's the first
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. What about Wishmaster?
Oh, I love Wishmaster.
Yeah. First
But
one.
I've heard the new Creepshow, like, is it a miniseries sort of thing? Or
No,
is
dude,
it
Anthology.
the first one's an anthology movie.
I heard that's pretty good.
The new TV show's not bad. But
Yeah, that's what I've heard about. That's on Shudder. I think.
doesn't hold a candle to the movie though.
No.
Okay.
That's my
And the
favorite.
second one's
Romero
pretty good
movie.
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the-
the second one's decent too.
The Raft, I love that one, dude.
Yeah,
Just
the,
like that weird,
the
that
cigar
fucking
store
gar-
Indian.
the garbage bag, just kind of the giant garbage bag that eats you, floating on the river. Like
What?
that's what the thing looks like in the Raft.
The Raft. Okay.
Ginger Snaps, that's like the best werewolf movie ever made. In my
Maybe.
opinion.
Don't
Yeah,
blame me.
that's on my list.
You don't like Ginger Snaps, Jake?
No.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Like,
Are we gonna
I-
burn him off?
I like it, but it's not the best.
I love it.
like,
Record
Look, just for
Sage agenda.
Catherine Isabel.
Well, see, I'd probably say I have the most experience in disturbing movies. Like, I wouldn't say I have the most experience in that, and I don't necessarily
Yes.
enjoy them. But like Serbian film, August Underground.
ooh. See,
I-
that goes to a place I can't go to.
No, man,
Yeah.
like I said 1,000 times, dude. I watched August Underground. I was like, why?
Yeah, it's almost just stupid.
Serbian film, stuff like that.
Fuck Serbian film. Fuck the guy that made it.
Them are places I don't want to go to.
I don't know if I'm allowed to
What-
say this legally, but I actually thought a Serbian film was actually not a bad film overall. It was interesting. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. It kept me guessing. And although it's obviously fucked up and the baby scene didn't even really need to be there, and that was fucked up,
That's not even the worst scene to me.
it was still interesting. I don't know. That's kind of why I've gone down rabbit holes of disturbing movies, because I don't know.
Disturbing movies can be done well.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, like,
obviously, I haven't seen a lot of stuff out there, but I feel like that's kind of a genre where they do things that other people haven't done before, and that's kind of what I'm searching out sometimes. Not all the time, but
well, I mean, it is interesting to like when you can find a movie that makes you feel something for better or for worse, right?
yeah.
Like that does garner some sort of reaction from you. So
Jonathan's going to ask you if you
Must be
watched
that-
Found It.
wasn't. I was going to tell him he probably needs to watch Gutter Balls.
Oh, fuck. I hate that piece of shit.
That's Corey's favorite movie.
Anyone here seen Suspiria 2018? Yes.
Never heard of it. Have any of you other guys, Tim and Jake, have you seen Gutter Balls?
No.
I've seen
It's
the
porn.
trailer.
Yeah.
It's on. I think it's on like Shudder or Prime right now.
It's on Amazon Prime right now.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you the penetration edition
Yeah,
not.
probably not.
is not on there. It's a close-up vag.
That is the worst like rape scene I've ever seen, and it never ends.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch that. I mean, I'm over here saying I'm into disturbing movies, but
It's a shit movie too. I thought it was when I bought it. I was thinking of Sorority Babes at the Slime Ball Bolorama. Is what I thought I was buying.
I remember you saying you got it in. You're like, yeah, I always like this movie.
Yeah.
And you were like 10 minutes in, sent me a message. Dude,
No, you're
this
like-
rape scene.
Yeah, you're like,
man.
I never liked the rape scene in that movie, and I'm like, I don't
Have y'all
remember
seen
there
this
being a
movie?
rape scene in this movie. Tokyo Zombie? No, I've heard
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh man, I tried to like I've had it in my collection forever, and I popped it into yesterday, and it's garbage.
Oh, really?
Oh, I could see that. I never
There's
like
a
got
se-
into like Japanese movies.
Well, there's a scene where like a teacher's supposed to be a pedophile, and he's like has a little boy, and he's like rubbing his butt, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Turn this off.
I got a problem with kids, like kids
Yeah.
in those situations. I can't do it. I still say like Pet Cemetery. When Gage gets killed, like that's probably one of the hardest things I've ever watched
Yeah.
in a movie. Like Pet Cemetery is not, again, it's not high art, but like that's a very emotional part of that movie.
Mhm.
Dude, the Pumpkinhead beginning for me, but I think that's kind of the
Oh,
boy
yeah.
kind of looks like my son when he was that age, so that kind of adds
Wow.
to it.
Well, when you have kids, it does do something to you
Yeah.
psychologically where you go back and watch these movies. Like Pet Cemetery didn't used to bother me, but when you got a kid
Right.
around that age, all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're putting yourself in that dad's shoes, and like it ruins your day, really. Like
Yep.
It's like Train to Busan. Like I cried during that movie because I had my daughter. She was just born, and that's probably had something to do with it.
being a parent fucks up your emotions and really hinders your
Yeah.
movie watching ability.
Dude, it was like when my kids were really young, like any kind of little emotional thing in any movie about kids would be rough.
Oh yeah, it's
Could have been a fucking Lifetime movie.
like a really well directed Christmas commercial could get me at this point, man. Like
Yeah.
she came all the way back home to see her daddy.
Now you're like, go play in the road.
Now my middle son is out whoring with a girlfriend tonight, so whatever. So just don't do what your dad did.
Are you going to be like one of those? Bring home one for old pop.
Yeah, if I could, probably. Hey, he's
thinking what our
got
dad
the
would
same name as me. And we were in Walmart one night, and this girl came running up saying our name, and I'm like jogging through my memory of like who this girl might be because I expected her to be someone that I knew in the past, but it was his friend. I was like, "Oh shit, who is this?"
There's like a thing where nuns are like not too far away from here, like a big, I don't know what you call them, convent
Nunnery?
or whatever, nunnery, yeah, whatever it is. It's where I'm sending Ripley when she turns 12, and then she can come back when she's 30. So this is your new home now. You work for Jesus. Have fun.
You know it's never going to be like that.
I'm gonna get a brochure for sure.
Is that the one in Indiana?
Yeah,
Okay, Ferdinand. Yeah.
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 See,
Yep,
there's
that's
there's
what I'm
one
talking
down the road from us that like an actual like it's not a nunnery, it's a monk. It's a monk place.
Monastery.
monastery.
Mhm.
I assume they all know kung fu.
They make great
Probably.
fudge.
There's a
Makes them
carrot.
weird.
There's a carotene in there somewhere.
They're not allowed to have belts though. Since then,
or visitors.
yeah. Oh, dude, that's the worst way to. That's got to be the worst way to go.
He was happy about it, I think.
Yeah, but like like
Could be the best way to go.
the maid that found him couldn't have been too happy about it though. Just
What about
hot
the
dog
prostitute who
can,
just
all
left him
blue
there?
faced, churning his own butter. Just
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well.
It's weird seeing how many people have died, like famous people, like the In Excess lead singer. There's been like several. famous
yeah,
people gone.
it's an epidemic, honestly. Did you ever see that Robin Williams movie, World's Best Dad or whatever?
Mm.
Let's see
So it's actually pretty good, and I want to say Bobcat Goldthwait directed it, but he's an English teacher, and his son is a dick. Like, he's a terrible person, and he accidentally kills himself through autoerotic asphyxiation, and like he cleans it up and makes it look like a suicide and writes like a really nice suicide note for his son, and it's a dark comedy, but it's really good.
Wow.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I've heard of that one.
It's good.
His
Like I said,
last It's his last movie.
no, it was back in like 07 ish.
Yeah, I've been listening to the podcast, and like Corey says in almost every episode, it seems like somebody dies like every week.
Yeah.
It's like, man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Who died this week?
Tracy
Tracy
Smothers.
I was gonna say Tracy Smothers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know he died in the hospital in Evansville?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What is it with Evansville and wrestlers?
I don't know. We were
Ohio
talking
Valley,
about that.
baby.
We've had this conversation more than once.
One of the
I-
girls that was like the main female trainer at the performance center was arrested at the Timeout Lounge in Evansville a couple of weeks ago for kicking some girl in the stomach.
Like, I get that, like, that used to be a stop back in the Memphis days, Evansville, but like that hasn't happened in so long. There should be no roots here.
They still like it. I don't know.
Well, you do have Red Robin and Outback right there beside each other, so
Yeah.
it's convenient.
Got Gerst House.
I need to go there.
Oh, it's good. Although I don't know what I would eat there now. But, oh well.
Yeah, you can't have a cabbage roll or whatever. I guess you could just have the cabbage.
Just give me some fried potatoes.
Some kraut.
So happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh yeah, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I think it's been Halloween for a second for Tim.
Yep. About
Yeah.
an hour.
Oh yeah, time zones.
This is the latest I've been up in a long time.
Since your 8-hour stream?
Since my 8-hour stream, man. That's right.
I've never seen a man break down so heavily on a stream.
Yeah, but I told Jonathan, I was like, I had to get off there because it was taking like Tim 3.5 minutes to say a sentence. Like,
Tim, for the rest of your YouTube career, we'll be talking about that stream.
and that stream needs to go back up, by the way.
Yeah, I'm like an hour and I'm done going
He's
through it.
still going through it.
I watched most of it. You didn't do anything. Like,
No.
I just
No.
say fuck and do this a lot.
but Griff was over there. Like every time, we're like, "All right, guys, we're gonna get off here." Whatever. Griff's like, "Top 4 David Cronenberg."
Oh man,
Oh.
it's Griff's fault. I mean, I would have been off if it wasn't for Griff.
That dude showed up and I have not seen him again.
No, he's on my last stream.
Oh yeah, he was. That's right. But yeah, he just like deuced out like out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You guys ever get on these streams and hopefully you're not like this with ours tonight. You ever get on these streams though and feel like, how do I get out of here?
Yeah, every stream of mine.
Well, there you go.
And I do that a lot. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hop out now.
The last stream we had, like I wanted to end it a long time ago, and I don't know. Everybody was talking, and then finally, it's either Jonathan or Steak Sauce was like, "Just end it, man. Just end it.
Pull the plug.
Just pull the plug."
Yeah, you get ready to end it, and then Al's like, hop on in. The link's in the chat, guys. We're talking horror.
And then he disappears, and then Al disappears, and we don't see him again.
At hour 7, his fucking internet just dies. Jake, you're holding up exceptionally well this evening, I must say. You haven't
Well,
frozen once.
bump my internet up to
Oh.
the highest package I could get.
Oh, look at you!
Falling over.
Pushing a cool 50 megs.
That ain't bad for the ass crack of Kentucky.
Well, hold on. I'll say it's about 50 with Ethernet. On Wi-Fi, it's like 20, which is still better than
That's passable.
I'm
Rise
rocking
Again.
a hundo.
Are you
I
on
bet-
Are you on Central Time, Jake, or Eastern?
Central.
No, it's Central.
Central. Okay.
I bet Hayden's got amazing internet down there.
I don't know. My apartment complex is one of those where they force you to have like a certain specific service, which is some like company called OneSource. Have you ever heard of it? I mean, it's good enough, but I don't know. It's not like the best. Like when I try to upload YouTube videos, it takes forever and that type of stuff. But I guess it's good enough to stream and, I can play Xbox every now and then.
Yeah, poor Jake, man. He get about 5 minutes into a stream and you get one.
He had like 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh man.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Want to wish everybody happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, man. Thanks for hopping on.
No
Later,
problem.
Timmy.
Have a
Later.
good one.
Yeah.
So it's not horror related, but has anyone seen Portrait of a Lady on Fire?
I am not.
I have not come across a portrait of a lady on fire. If I did, I would probably put it out.
I have not seen it, but
That looks extremely boring. What is it about?
I have no clue. It's normally I would not blind buy
Looks
from
like the
Criterion,
color purple shit.
but Criterion's. I don't know. A lot of people were saying this was like their favorite movie or the best movie of 2019, but I don't think it even got like a full release until early 2020. It's about, man, I'm not going to sit here and read this synopsis to you guys. That'd be pretty boring. I don't know.
If the synopsis is boring, what is the movie?
I just wondered if you guys have seen it.
There's this portrait of a lady who's on fire.
Twist is, it was never actually on fire. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
I don't know. I'm curious to see why so many people like it. I'm hoping I didn't buy this just to throw it away.
Criterion releases a lot of that smell your own fart kind of movie.
Yeah. I hope it's not one of those.
I ordered my very first Criterion the other day.
Well, this is from my first batch ever as well. I bought
Yes.
Texas. Also a blind buy. I've never seen it, but heard it's good. It might be a smell your own farts movie. Have you guys seen this?
Does it have Harry Dean Stanton in it? I think.
I don't know. Probably. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be too bad then.
And then Mulholland Drive. I love David Lynch, but I've never seen this one, so I figured I'd buy it.
That's probably his best movie.
That's what I've heard.
I like Blue Velvet.
I like
I'm
Lost in the Way.
I'm a Dennis Hopper fan, so
The only Criterion I own, or I will own, I pre-ordered The Irishman.
Okay.
oh yeah.
I almost bought Parasite, but so many people were saying just go buy the 4K instead. And I still haven't bought that either, but
The 4K is only going to be $7 at Best Buy
Yeah.
on Black Friday. So
yeah. I keep forgetting Black Friday will be here before we know it.
Yeah, 2 weeks for Walmart, so
well, they're that's right for their movies. Yeah, I got a bunch of like Christmas stuff I have to buy on the 4th. Get my dad a new TV for Christmas.
oh yeah. I gotta buy some vinyl. Like I need that
$15.
shit. Yeah.
I was scoping out the vinyl the other day when I was in Walmart. Like, oh, I'm gonna get that.
I went in there and hid some shit. Like they've got Pink Floyd The Wall for $42. If I can get that shit for 15,
Oh yeah.
I'm on that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's good. How often do you actually listen to your vinyl?
Not as I have to be in the mood, but I told Jonathan this. I feel like appreciating the music's not like the right word for it. I don't know what the right word for it. I'm more invested in it when I'm sitting there and like hands on with that, I think. So I'm gonna throw some of that horror shit on tomorrow, like between movies, I think. And
I'll tell you something I do with vinyl that I don't do like with even like CDs or streaming music. Like if I put on an album, I'll sit down and listen to the album, like the whole album. Get up, flip it, switch to the second record, everything. I'll actually sit through an entire.
yeah.
When I've discovered so much new music from vinyl because I'm a huge fan of like blind buying. I'll go to like half price books or record stores. Like I mentioned earlier, go through their dollar bins and just pick out ones that have really awesome covers because even if the music sucks, at least you got something cool that looks cool, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I found a lot of really good like jazz music and stuff by
I've never heard those words in the same sentence together.
really.
Really good jazz music.
I guess you gotta kind of, I don't know, be into jazz a little bit. I don't know. There's some. I'm not a fan of a lot of jazz. I can only stand instrumental. Like Miles Davis, that's my guy.
I like listening to like period appropriate vinyl. Like, stuff I don't really care if like listening to stuff that like recently came out on vinyl.
Mhm.
I like listening to stuff that came out in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. Yeah, like I don't. If there's like a, I can't even really think of. Yeah, like if a band comes out with an album, I'd have to really like the band to wanna go out and buy it that day on vinyl. But yeah, I'm more with you. I'd rather listen to some of the old stuff. I love buying used vinyl that's been played many times over by other people, and that kind of sounds snobby when I say it out loud. But I don't know. Like you guys said, you just get a different experience when you sit down and put one on. And it forces me, like you said, Jonathan, to just sit there and actually listen to it.
Yeah, just hang out and listen to the whole, just like play through, not skip around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty much like you guys. I like the period appropriate stuff, but I mean, you know, I had to buy like that All Eyes on Me Tupac and the Death Row's Greatest Hits and
Well, I mean, that's still
That's
pretty
Yeah, that's-
appropriate.
That's
Like,
still pretty much.
yeah, I mean, I had those on CD back in the day when it was out, but
like I listen to, like, I have the Pantera albums on vinyl, mostly for the covers, but they sound god awful on vinyl. Like,
Really?
the mids are just completely gone, and like that's such a part of their sound, like Dimebag Darrell's sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it just kind of destroys it, but like it's a cool like piece. You know, they're done
Yeah.
really well.
I have no clue how to make a video about my vinyl collection, though. I'm still trying to figure the whole YouTube thing out and how to showcase my collection. Like, I had a real hard time trying to figure out how to showcase my like VHS horror that I just made the video on. Like, how to make that interesting. I don't know. Do you guys have any like tips on stuff like that? Have you guys made collection type videos and? Or
No,
have-
I'm a pretty boring person if I don't have another person to talk to on camera. So
Yeah, I'm the same.
I don't know. I'm gonna start going through vinyl probably next month, and I'm just gonna go A to Z and do like a couple letters of the alphabet and just show everything I've got. But
Yeah.
because I don't feel like doing that with like movies. Just too much to do.
those are the worst. Those are the worst videos on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, I don't watch them. So
Yeah.
Which ones? Just like collection videos?
someone going through their shelf and say, this.
That's
this.
kind of what my video is. But yeah,
It's a hard video to do. The best thing you can do, I think, is showcase something. Like pull out some stuff that's interesting,
yeah,
like that you may have a personal story about, or like you got it in a cool way. That's the best way to, or something that's out of print. That, that might be somebody that a lot of people don't know about. But like,
I tell you what, like I think, like some of the best videos I have on my channel are when I reviewed a movie. Like like one of my best videos is a freaking review of All That Jazz.
All That Jazz.
So maybe because no one else reviewed the shit, I don't know.
And then your counterfeit Blu-rays video did well.
Yeah, that did well too. So
Yeah. I feel like anything too. Like my best video is my first video, which was the Scream Factory Walmart stuff.
oh yeah, those do good too. Dollar Tree videos probably do pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't even need to make Dollar Tree videos, and they just went crazy.
I am going to put an embargo on Dollar Tree for myself in 2021. I just can't anymore.
Yeah.
Well, good, because you'll quit buying them, so then I can go in and get them.
Dude, I am so sorry that I just decimate these places before you get to them. Poor Jake's gonna be like, well, what'd he get? Can't get that.
Yeah, he gets in there and there's like one copy of Denise, whatever that girl is that does the workout shit.
Hey, I left a bunch behind this time. I think I got my killer clowns and got out of there.
Okay, which one has it? The one on 54 or?
Okay, here is. Do you go on Blu-ray.com? Do you ever get on there?
Yes.
Okay, so you watch the Dollar Tree thread, right?
Yeah, to know what they got. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So when you start seeing that a wave's coming out kind of early, Frederick has got it out almost like clockwork. When you start hearing about people, okay, it's coming out early, they have it out. They put it out the second they get it. 54 waits till the street date. So you'll have to find out the street date from the forum and show up that morning, which is what I do. I go into work late on those days. And I go past there because it's on my way to work. I wait for them to open, roll up in there, get what I need, and I leave you some stuff.
Oh, man.
I also hit Mega Replay and Second and Charles every Saturday. So if you can get in there through the week. And I hit Family Video on Thursdays.
Okay, I've never been to Family Video.
Dude, I need to go to more Family Videos because do they have good sales?
Dude, that's the place I get a lot of shit.
That's where I buy my new releases at.
And I just had 3 like right around me that closed down, so I like.
Yeah, Corey bought a video store last month. Is what happened.
Yeah, I was buying shit.
I don't want them to close down, but if they do, I'll buy them out.
I was at the end of the line and bought this piece of shit. So, but it was like $1 and something. So,
and me and Corey have talked about this. They always do this thing where it's like it's like $4.99 for. What is it? It's buy two. Okay, $4 a piece. No, it's $4.99 a piece, or buy 2 for $8.
Yeah.
And I'm always compelled to find the second one. I don't fucking need it, or it's gonna be trash. I'm always compelled to find the second thing to go with it. I bought Black Christmas on that way.
Which
that
one?
deal with the
remake
when they had the
remake
$2.99 or 2 for $5. That's my sweet spot to load up.
But yeah, man, if you're like for new releases, just push your date for getting everything about a month out. And you can go in there and pick up a Blu-ray of something new for like $8.
Okay. I found because I've only tried to buy movies. I've really only even been to a Family Video. I don't know, maybe like a month or 2 months ago, and they had like a quarter for a DVD, and I just bought a whole bunch of random horror movies because I'm like, hey, if these are a quarter, I don't know what this.
I've never seen them that cheap.
No, me either.
We did so.
I got The Mountain, which is almost like a nature documentary narrated by Willem Dafoe. That was a cool find. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
A nature documentary?
Yeah, for real. If you want to hear Willem Defoe talk about mountains. Go watch The Mountain.
Wow.
If you're trying to go to sleep, just put that on. It's pretty entertaining.
The one thing about family video, and to me, it's not a big deal. Like if you buy a Blu-ray, and if it's normally a Blu-ray DVD, you only get the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But that's
Which is
fine with me.
Fine by me. I've never used that DVD.
I've ordered online from them, but I've never had good luck in store finding anything good. But like I said, I've only been there like once. in,
Yeah,
like,
you
forever.
gotta hit them kind of. If there's one close to you, hit it regular.
Okay.
Yeah, so I probably do it way too much. I go in like once a week, but I mean, that's how I got all this shit. So
I think they shift some stuff off their new release wall like the first of the month each month,
Okay.
and they might put some of that shit on sale then.
Yeah,
So-
that's actually where I bought Suspiria 2018.
That's where I bought it for $1.50.
It took them like I don't know if it's just or how their shipping works, but it took like a month for it to come in.
like from ordering from them, yeah.
Yeah,
it takes-
I don't know what.
But they'll do some off the wall sales. Like they'll do a Vinegar Syndrome sale. They'll do a Scream Factory sale, Arrow sale.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm getting it for $5 when it's normally 20, so I'll wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
and invest in a region-free Blu-ray player.
I know I need to do that. What is like a good brand or?
Just type in region-free Blu-ray player. Like if you want, do you have a 4K player?
I just use my Xbox One.
Okay, well if you want to upgrade to just like a player because it actually does look a lot better than it does on the Xbox One. It's what I used for a long time. It's the LG UBK 80. It's like $170, but that is an out-of-the-box region-free player.
Okay.
That's the one I've got. It's it was well worth it. I mean, 4K is always region free, but
But you can view all your Blu-ray content.
yeah,
Does it actually look better on an actual?
I
player?
think so. I used to use the Xbox as well, and when I upgraded to that, it was substantially better.
The standalone players always look a lot better.
I'll definitely need to get one then.
Yeah, that's the one to get. It's because you kind of kill two birds with one stone. But if you just wanted like a region-free Blu-ray player, you can get one of those. It's like $100.
Yeah. Sweet.
You got any Arrow stuff, Jake?
Yeah, I got. I think I only have 3. Yeah, I got Creepshow 2 in the hard box.
I really want that. Damn.
I got Children of the Corn, and I have the Mutilator. That's the only 3 I have. My biggest part of my collection is Scream Factory.
Yeah, you make 3 orders at a time. How much did you spend on this last run?
It's like $250.
Jeez. Oh,
My wife would kill me, dude.
that would have bought that region free player.
It's like, okay, I don't buy a single Scream Factory title all year. And then they have a sale like this, and I just go, like, I very rarely am going to buy something for full release price, unless it's just something that I got to have, like, Fade to Black. As soon as I can buy it by itself, and not in, like, 3-pack, I'll buy it for $30, whatever it is. But
Yeah, I'm pretty much the
I
same.
just wait for sales, and then
I
I
got-
kind of go crazy.
$14.99 is the sweet spot on like a Scream Factory or something that I'm wanting. Like it gets to that price, I'm pulling the trigger.
That's why you got to check Amazon, man.
Hey man,
I've-
wish list it. That
I've,
shit fluctuates daily.
I bought stuff off there for like it was like $14.99. Next day it's back to $24.
That's why that Walmart shit was dangerous for me. It was like I just bought it all, even Legally Blonde. The hell.
Well, like I bought Starman. I'm probably not gonna watch Starman, but it's like it's a Scream Factory with a slip cover on it, and it was $12. I bought.
Oh shit.
I'm the worst, dude. I'm the reason they need to keep making physical media because it's like, did you put cardboard around it? Give it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wrap it in cardboard, you got my money.
I'm the same way.
I think we might have to shut down physical media. Oh, Lundy will buy it. Come on.
Did you put cardboard around it? Well, Jesus Christ, that's why everything's falling. You got to wrap it in cardboard and delete it up. And then tell them there won't be any more cardboard in 2 months. That pisses
It's
me
sad,
off.
but it's true.
And you want me to pay $27 for a release of a movie, and you can't even put the fucking slipcover on it? Once the slipcover goes away, the price drops, as far as I'm concerned. Period. I'm paying a premium price for a premium product. Give me my cardboard.
I try not to be like picky about the slipcovers, but like a couple of years ago when Walmart had these damn things, like I bought every fucking one of them.
Yes. That Halloween 6 one is awesome.
I've got that one too. You know what's funny about that? I bought that one and I actually sold the producer's cut that was in it because I was in that store I told you about in St. Louis.
Yeah. And
they had the black case Halloween 6 with both versions on the shelf for $3. So
that's a thing. People parting these sets out. Have you seen the Friday collection? That's like people are parting them out on eBay right now.
I don't understand it.
$30 for like Jason Takes Manhattan by itself from the collection. It's like, just go buy the fucking box. Get all of them.
For real.
It's not that expensive when you break it down. And who wanted part 8 by itself out of that set?
Yeah, really. Well, no, that one didn't make sense. I mean, Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X would make sense, but
oh, I'm selling the discs when I get my replacements. I'm selling the old ones.
Yeah.
You know, get $5-6 out of them or something.
Yeah.
I might buy them actually. Maybe.
Get the set.
Yeah, I've got
get the set.
So before I bought that 8 movie set, I have like too many Friday the 13th copies.
I have that.
I don't know how I ended up with this many. Well, I bought this, and the guy just threw in the uncut first one just for free, for fun, I guess. But I'm going to have a hard time selling these with that new set out.
Hang on. Wait, do you have all 8 on that?
No, I just have a 5 and 6 and a 2-part, 2 copies of the first uncut, part 2, and then 3D with the glasses.
I think you'll be able to sell them because anything horror sells.
Yeah.
Now, me with my fucking Legally Blonde collection, I don't know. I have a hard time moving that shit.
Corey, to be fair, it had the cardboard. I don't know what we're expecting.
Sorry, Hayden. I don't know. You might not have a shot. You don't have cardboard wrapped around the damn thing.
Wrap the cardboard.
Also, you guys tell me if I'm stupid for doing this, but Hamilton Book, they had Blu-rays of like the NBA Finals or whatever. So I loaded up on that shit.
No, Corey buys the Super Bowl ones.
Yeah,
because who knows? Some of these have already sold out on there, I think.
Some of those are hard to find.
Yeah, some of these on eBay are going for like. I'm not trying to make like a ton of money off of it, but these are like $2 a piece on the Hamilton Book. $2 to $3 a piece. So it's like, if I could sell it for 20 each in like a year, or possibly like a month.
All you gotta do is
that might be worth
person just has to come around. So
yeah,
the way I see it is, I try to sell some of that stuff just to finance some of the other shit I want to get. So
yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to move money down the collection line.
That's exactly why I did that.
Dude, I remember like a year ago, like there was a shitload of 30 for 30s sets showed up at Dollar Tree.
Really, Dollar Tree?
Yeah, I have Blu-ray. There were Blu-ray sets at 30 for 30.
Wow.
Yeah, and those sold well.
Yeah.
Those are good movies, by the way.
Oh, I love the 30. I mean, I have ESPN Plus now, so
yeah, I do too.
And watch that, and that's what I did pretty much after like I first got that. Just went through and watched all the 30 for 30s I could.
See, I paid for ESPN Plus thinking that I was going to get a discount on all the UFC fights, only to find out that only makes you eligible to
To
buy
purchase them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me? I just paid like however much it was for a year of this
Yeah.
stupid service.
Not only is it like $80 to watch a fight, now I have to be subscribed to something
I know.
for the privilege of overpaying for the fights.
Like, what the fuck? I was expecting the fights to be like $30, and then it's like, what? Full price? I just,
they ain't taking that
I
away.
don't know, man.
No. It's better to just go to Buffalo Wild Wings, get you some wings, and
You got to get there at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
I
though.
know, I know.
You got to be sitting there for a while.
Gonna refill your drink for the 50th time.
Yeah. Thanks.
But I got the Last Dance. I guess that was cool. I like that.
Last Dance is good, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got hyped up watching that too.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I bought Jordans.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like I might have to get the Chicago Jordans now. Shit.
I wish everybody'd leave LeBron alone about this whole GOAT situation. Let the man be.
Oh, I feel the same.
It's two different eras.
Exactly.
And I mean, like, the stuff that LeBron's done is extremely impressive. He's taken 3 completely different teams all the way. Like, Jordan never did that. Doesn't make it better than Jordan. Doesn't make Jordan better than him. It's just a completely different accomplishment, and he's no doubt the greatest of this era. And if you say anything else, you're just a hater at this point. Like,
Yeah, like, I'm not a huge fan of him, but you can't deny what he's done, you know?
9 finals in the past 10 years, regardless if he lost 6 of them.
Yeah.
9 finals in the last 10 years.
And
like the Lakers, like he pretty much picked them up from nothing.
Well, to be fair, they gutted the entire roster and brought AD in. He didn't do too much with that. You bring him AD now.
Yeah.
But like, what people don't talk about is like in 2007 when he went to the finals, like it was LeBron and a team of cab drivers that went to the finals that year. So
yeah,
dude, he had some shit teammates in Cleveland the first time.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot fault him for losing to San Antonio.
No.
Yeah.
And even that year that he won in Cleveland, I still think, even though he had Kyrie and Kevin Love, it still was a shitty team, and he beat the Warriors. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, AD is like his best teammate he's ever had, like as far as like another superstar. And of course, you know, Miami should have won 4 in a row. Period. Like, there really is no excuse for that. But like,
yeah, they ran into my Dallas Mavericks, so they just couldn't handle them.
dude, I don't know what happened in that. I like the Mavs. I do like the Mavs. Dirk deserved it, but there's no way that team should have lost to the Mavs.
Hey, we had a good team that year. I mean, not better.
Who else was on the team? You had like a 75-year-old Jason Kidd. Yeah.
I could probably tell you the starters that year.
Yeah, Jason Terry, he was also old as fuck.
He was still old, but he wasn't that
Just
old.
admit it.
He was still good.
It was a miracle.
Nah, Dirk was
LeBron forgot how to play basketball or something, and Dwayne Wade was this gimpy. Chris Bosh had a damn blood clot. I don't know what happened.
That was year 1 too, though. See, I'll give them because it was their first year together. Oh, 2010?
It's 10. It was 10-11. 10-11 season.
But there was Dirk, the Jet, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, JJ Barea. God, all these guys.
I
Yeah.
should know this. 'Cause I'm-
Yeah, there you go, man. You just named the starters. Dirk Nowitzki. That's it.
Dirk, no,
Okay, take Dirk off.
Tyson Chandler.
Again, Dirk. Like, that was the team.
Jason Terry was like
Him and that goofy 7-foot step back, kick my foot out, jump shot.
Hey, that's a
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts and take a jump shot here. Ugliest jump shot in NBA history. Effective though.
Look at this shit.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Derek?
Muy bien.
Bueno. Sí, bien.
Sí, quesadilla.
Yo hablo inglés, por favor.
Omelette du fromage.
Ben.
What is it? What's up, Piz?
Hi.
It's dark. You must be crossing the border wall.
No, it's Devil's Night. Somebody,
Yeah.
it's Devil's Night. No, I saw you guys were streaming like 4 hours ago, and you're still streaming.
Yeah.
We're going for Tim's record, man. He had a 9-hour stream, so
So I just wanted to jump on and, I mean, something must be going on here if you're streaming this long.
Talking basketball now.
yeah.
Oh, wow! So you've literally exhausted every topic
Yeah.
at this point, then, right?
Yeah, we've talked about all the big franchises like everyone does on every episode. At
Yeah,
nauseam.
yeah, I guess that one is pretty good. I guess.
You guys, has anybody here ever seen Friday the 13th? I hear it's pretty good.
I'm gonna look it up later.
Yeah.
Let's see. God, that's the one with Michael Myers, I think.
No, I think that's got leather. I don't know, some broad. I don't know, some old broad is in there.
Jason Kruger. That's
Something
what it
like that. I don't know. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I mean, I find those movies morally repugnant, and
is. They're obscene, really.
they're very obscene. You know what I mean?
They should have parental advisories on the front of them, like records.
I wish they did. And not biblical at all. You know, which really bothers me. But,
Oh man.
so, but how's everybody doing? I know Jonathan and I know Corey. I don't know Hayden or Slaughterport. I don't believe.
Yeah, Slaughterport's Jake, and Hayden's kind of new to YouTube. We kind of ushered him in the other night on a stream, and he's kind of getting up to speed. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Very cool. It's a wonderful platform to complain about everything.
yeah.
So if you want to complain about something, this is the place to be.
He was welcomed the other night with I guess Al talked about Suspiria for about 25 minutes straight. And,
Al, you know what? I'll give it to Al. He is dedicated to that movie like I've never seen anyone dedicated to a movie in my life.
He's got the Blu-ray in his phone.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a copy on him at all time, like when he's sleeping, when he's in the shower. You know what I mean?
When you're drunk driving to go get a sandwich on the live stream.
Yeah. He's clutching a Blu-ray. He's probably clutching a Blu-ray right now wherever he is.
He's at work. That's the only reason he's not here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Al can get on a live stream before the notification goes up, and I haven't figured out how that works yet.
That is true. Another name you're probably familiar with, DJ Donnelly's like that too. Literally, he used to be the moment I went live, the second the red light went on, there'd be a message from DJ. Hi. So I don't, he's got some good notifications on.
I'm not hating on Al either. Al is the best cheerleader on earth. Al will hype your shit.
Yeah, he will. That's for sure.
I made an Al the Witch T-shirt, and we sold 2 of those things. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, is there a picture of Al on it?
Yes, let me see if I can find that picture. I'll pop it up.
We got Al merch, man. That's
God, man, y'all got Al merch, man. Y'all are ahead of the curve.
Al's our mascot, man. He's also in our bumper for In Search of Darkness 2.
Cool. Hey, he's a good hype man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I'm looking at
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Here's Al the Witch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's on a T-shirt.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Or hoodie at S'mores North Podcast.
Or
yes.
What he's got a bottle of Jim Beam, and what else is he holding there?
Just his broom.
Okay.
His car's in the shop.
And that picture looks like he's a little drunk in that picture. So I mean,
I'm sure he was.
I think that's probably from your stream. Like honestly, Piz.
Might have been.
probably.
No, he was asleep on Pizza stream.
That's what.
That's right. He did. Yeah, he like passed out on one. I think he actually passed out on a couple of streams. We'll just look over at Al, and you just kind of see him dozing, and then
I
he's
know
just
when
gone.
when I see a pillow in his in the frame of his shot, there's problems coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's going out at that point.
One of my biggest regrets on YouTube is that night that he fell asleep that we all couldn't back out and just leave it on Al asleep for the rest of the evening.
Oh man, we could have if he'd stayed asleep, we very well could have, and just let it go. I mean, that would have been interesting. I want to have a stream with Al and just encourage him to drink really hard the whole time until he passes out.
You don't have
And
to encourage.
No,
and then leave the stream with him, just him on the screen asleep, and let it go until he wakes up.
yeah, that won't take much encouragement. I know that much.
Let's just pray that when he wakes up, he realizes he's on stream and he's not like oh, let me disrobe and
I've been Disturbia here. And get comforted
Just
up.
wake up and go, hop in, guys. Links in the chat.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw 3, man, that's so good.
he's a cheerleader. If he likes a movie, he you know what I mean? He waves the flag unabashedly. So
We're on Alone in the Dark 1982 now. It's actually his new screen name.
okay. He has a new screen name all the time. It was Al Suspiria. Then he became
Russia.
Then he became the Zodiac Killer for a while. He was on the Zodiac Killer. Oh Lord. Yeah, he's all over the place. All over.
Was you guys on Timmy's stream when he read the story that Al wrote about
I was, yeah.
Al, Jess, and
I
Timmy?
left early that
Oh.
night, and I was so disappointed.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
They like
somehow
got in
ended
got in a car and ended up at a party in Canada.
up at an abandoned house.
Wow. They live streamed themselves driving to Canada to a party in Canada?
No, Al wrote a story about him and a couple other guys that do community streams.
Oh, okay.
It was
That-
it was YouTube fan fiction.
I was going to say that sounds like some really scary fan fiction, man. I don't think I want to read that.
Hey, evidently Al's coming to Kentucky, so
Oh, Jesus Christ. I will be behind a locked door with a loaded weapon. Goodness gracious. Oh, man.
that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, guys, I just wanted to jump on and say hello and say that I admire your dedication. I see you've been going 242. Looks like I thought it was
Yeah.
much longer. Seems I tuned in a while ago and was just kind of listening to y'all talk about. Y'all were talking about the Blu-ray labels at that point.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
And
was-
and then I backed out and I was like, holy crap, they're still on.
Well, Piz, thanks for hopping on. I definitely would like you to hype your show coming up Friday the 13th next month.
Oh yeah. Friday the 13th, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have Jamie Blanks, the director of Valentine and Urban Legend and many other films. Peter Brackey, who's been on my show many, many times, the author of Crystal Lake Memories, and Don Coscarelli. So
big one.
that should be interesting. And there may even be other people dropping by. I don't know. I was talking to Jamie Blanks about it the other day, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm a real big fan of his." And he goes, "Oh," or I was talking about some director. He goes, "Oh yeah, he's a friend of mine. I'll see if he can join too." And I was like,
Wow.
we started talking about some other movie, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I love this guy's stuff." He was like, "I'm a friend of his too. I'll see if he can jump on." So I don't know. There may be 6,
I'm gonna need
7.
this gentleman's email address.
There's going to be like I don't know. There may be 6, 7 directors on there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Nice.
The day you announced that Don Coscarelli and all that, we had gotten Angelo Pizzo to do our show, and I was so excited about that. And then boom, and Don Coscarelli, and I was like, well, yeah. Well, okay.
well, I mean, hey, Angelo Pizzo is no, I mean, what was it? Rudy Hoosier's, You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah,
He's,
we're excited. We're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
We're kind of excited to have Felser on too. So
yeah. Oh, Felsher's always a great guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's awesome guy.
He's awesome. Yeah, you get him talking about Blu-rays and just shut up and let him go. He's got so many stories, and
If I know anything from Dead Pit, if you get him talking long enough, he'll accidentally say something he's not supposed to.
yeah, that happens. That happens. Yeah, like you'll catch him. Yeah, so the funny story. The other day we were working on the Friday Night 2 Blu-ray. Oh shit. Oh god.
Breaking exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said that. Next, I'm going to say that we're working on that Blood Rage 4K. Oh god, you know. But yeah, he's great. So that'll be when are y'all doing the Pizzo and the Felsher? Are these streams or are these podcast interviews?
podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing 4. We have like 4 interviews on Sunday, so I don't know how the release schedule is going to go for those.
Oh wow, that's really cool, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you know what? The one good thing about the pandemic, these people don't have anything to do.
Yeah.
So if you ask them really nicely, you have a good possibility of them saying yes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep, that works. Oh well, guys, have a great night. Slaughterport Hayden, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
And I'll catch you and I'll catch Corey and Jonathan. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Yeah.
See you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Later.
Oh, Piz.
Well, that was a fun surprise.
Yeah, it is. I always like it when Piz randomly hops up.
Yeah.
So what's his channel? Because I've heard you guys talk about him on the podcast.
Dude, you don't know Piz?
Dude, I don't know anybody, man.
Piz would be like the granddaddy of all of us. Like that was like daddy popping in to say hi.
Let me I'll throw the link to his channel in the chat here.
Piz like the apex of this little community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like it based on the guest he just mentioned.
Oh, Piz.
That's awesome.
Piz can some pull. Piz is actually in the special. He shot some stuff for the special features of that new Friday box set.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got
There
some
you go. There he is in the
connections.
chat. Yeah.
It's also his show is also the reason that S'mores Indoors exists.
Is he a part
Yeah.
of the Pit show?
Dead
Pit.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm new to this, guys.
No, it's fun, dude. You get to experience all this for the first time.
Yeah.
I found Piz through Dead Pit.
God,
So, and Dead Pit's back doing their thing again too. So,
Yep.
Did you sign up for their Patreon there, Jake?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the new tiers today?
Yeah. Unfortunately, they really didn't do anything for me, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
I hopped in on the $10 one because I'm
I
about to
see.
be in that horror round table.
I would like to, but unfortunately, it's probably going to be on a weekday, and I work nights, so I'll never get to do them.
Oh,
So, because it's the same with, I mean, on Pit, because I'm a Patreon for Piz too, but I'll never get to hop in on them live streams because they're usually through the week. So, but yeah, did you see the $50 one though? I thought that was
That's a bit much.
just to review a movie. Though.
I love those guys, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I can see 20. That's what Piz is like $20, right? To
20, yeah.
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 So,
But I almost feel like, because they limited it to 2, I almost feel like they probably don't want to or don't have enough time maybe to watch recommended movies. for
Well,
that.
like you can get them to do an on the road episode for it. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where I'd say that came from.
of course, there's nothing showing.
That's true.
So, I don't know. I just wish they released some of their music. I had a CD at a convention a long time ago, and I don't know where it is, and I just want that again, but I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, Hayden, you're gonna have to do your homework with old Piz there, man.
all right.
Yeah.
That's
Speaking of which, do you either Corey or Jonathan, do y'all have Into the Pit, the documentary?
Do we have Into the Pit?
And I found this at a Goodwill, signed to Tanner.
Found it at a Goodwill.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
I
odd.
bought my copy from Wes like on the DL like a long time after that came out.
I forgot where I got mine, but I bought it a long time ago. I got some other stuff. I got the Haddonfield fan film that they're in.
But do you have this?
Yes, I do. I have that, and I have the Tro 2 drunken commentary, and that's all I got.
Oh, cool.
I tell you what, dude, like that was the golden age right there.
It was. It really was. Because when they was actually doing conventions, and
That was the first time I met. I've never met Aaron. 'Cause by the time I met Wes
Wes,
and Steve.
I met. I don't think Uncle Bill was there. Wes was there because I bought a Madman one sheet at that con that year, and I was buying stuff from them, and he seen it, and he was talking about that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out Dead Pit as well there, Hayden.
What?
Check out deadpit.com.
All right.
That's Kentucky horror royalty right there.
Dead Pit Radio on YouTube. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found him on YouTube when you guys were talking about him.
yeah, Wes, he goes by Creepy Kentucky, and he's been on our podcast, and so is Piz. So
You know, I think Uncle Bill might be harder to get for a podcast than Don Coscarelli at this
he
point.
might be. Yeah, that's probably a good bet to take.
Yeah, we can get Don Coscarelli before we can get Uncle Bill.
You
yeah,
can get you can get the B plan though, just anytime.
I like Steve.
I do too. Oh man, damn! There's still like 4 people watching.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Yeah,
We're talking horror. Hop in
Yeah.
the chat.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3.
What's your favorite 80s horror?
No, you go, Griff. Top 7 John Carpenter movies. Go.
It's like top 5 non-franchise kills. Go.
Man, I own Silver Bullet, but I've yet to pop it in.
Oh, you got Silver Bullet?
Yeah, I got it at a thrift shop. Just randomly found it for like $1.
Was it the Scream Factory one?
I don't know. Let me go look.
I like that one.
Factory.
that is when I bought Scream Factory.
I got mine with the slip. So,
I better get mine with the slip. I didn't get the craft with the slip, and you did.
I got mine with the cardboard, son.
How's the features on that?
Ah,
Is
not
it-
awesome. Hang on, let me grab it.
Guys, I lost it.
It means you got too much stuff.
No.
Look at that! Look at that beautiful cardboard.
Ooh,
New audio commentaries, new interviews. It's like stuff that I really don't want, honestly. I mean, I don't
Man, I never I hardly ever do a commentary.
Like, let me put it this way: like, I like certain commentaries. Like, if they would have gotten Gary Busey for a new
Oh
commentary,
yeah.
there's no way. I don't know if I'd watch the film any other way from that point on.
Yeah.
But I like when I get these, like when I want special features, like I'm thinking like that Tales from the Dark Side release where Felcher did that hour-and-a-half like a feature-length documentary.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I'm in for sure.
You know what I want to ask him? There's one question I want to ask him is like, why are some of them like collector's editions and some not? And, you know, some of the ones that aren't still are loaded up with special features and shit.
Right.
Why?
Yeah, like what makes it a collector's edition?
Yeah.
I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying Road Games.
Somebody stole it.
By the way, I just thought about that because Jake was telling me it still came with the poster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Is that the one with Stacy Keach and
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's like one from that time period I'd never seen.
I've never seen that either.
See, I don't think it's really like. I think it's like rated like PG.
Well, I
It's
mean,
not-
you gotta think that was before PG-13. So
No, true, but it's more. It's not as bad as you think.
It is an Umbrella release, UK.
Oh, that's not bad.
well, that's still pretty freaking cool, man.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it, but I put it in just to see if it works. It still plays on my Xbox, even though it's UK.
Umbrella
Do you know-
says that they are Region B for legal reasons, but they are
Oh,
all
really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, maybe this Region B stuff's a myth because I've never tried one.
No, a lot of stuff is that way.
Oh,
If you can find lists online, like there's a bunch of Arrow stuff that says that it's Region B, plays in all regions. It's just a legal
Yeah.
thing.
gotcha. So Studio Canal. Yeah.
Yeah, Umbrella has some decent transfers, I think. So
It seems like once they put something out, like another studio will come out and release
Yeah.
it like stateside. Like they had that Night of the Living Dead 1990 remake out forever. The Blob.
Yeah. So I got that and a DVD of, can't remember which one, but one of the Goosebumps.
Dude, I like those Goosebumps.
$3.
I like the first one a lot. I didn't see the second one, I don't think.
The second one's cute. I love the TV show, dude.
Oh yeah, I just watched
Love it.
Haunted Mask is a must watch every year this time of the year.
Dude, I had that on VHS when I was a kid. Like before that came out before the series premiered.
Dude,
And
you'll see that in my video tomorrow. I've got that slip cover for that Haunted Mask.
Oh,
It's
cool.
so cool.
I
The horror.
I think Goosebumps was after my time. So
yeah, you may have been a little too old for it, Corey. It's a shame because it was really, really good.
I'm old as
Yeah.
shit.
It's kind of hard to watch them today if you didn't grow up with it.
Oh, I could see if you didn't grow up with it, there's no way I'd watch it, but I got so much nostalgia for Goosebumps.
Yeah.
And Are You Afraid of the Dark? I bought the whole series Are You Afraid of the Dark on
Yeah.
Hulu for like $9.
Dude, where can I buy that? Because that was another thing I grew up with.
So that's a Canadian only thing physically.
Oh, really?
You can get a couple seasons stateside on DVD. It's really hard to put together. The best way to see them is Vudu. Anytime they do like a big like Labor Day, like they'll do a Thanksgiving sale coming up, and you can usually get it for $9 to $15 for the whole series. You just go through them and blow through them.
Sweet. I'll look out for that.
Well, I'll let you guys get to sleep, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say, I probably need to get off and go to bed. I'm
Yeah,
tired.
I saw Hayden fading.
So everyone have a great Halloween the rest of the day, I guess it is. Hayden and Jake, I'll let you guys mention your channels though. So if anyone watches this later, they can find you guys. So Hayden, go ahead.
Yeah, so you can find me at the Cornelius Collection, where I talk about collecting physical media, VHS tapes, soon vinyl records. I haven't covered that topic yet. And Blu-rays, of course. So yeah, Cornelius Collection.
Awesome. And I'll put everybody's links below after this goes up. Jake, talk about Slaughterport a little bit.
Yeah, Slaughter Report on YouTube. Do a lot of hauls, some rankings, some series. So if you want to see some shitty content, just subscribe there.
Jonathan, where can the people find you?
St. Louis. You can find me St. Louis. Okay, nobody got it. Fine. All right, Mr. Bombastic or Bombastic Reviews on YouTube. My Twitter is like dead, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. And sportsandboyspodcast.com. We have all kinds of crazy shit coming up.
Yeah, definitely. And I also want to thank Tim from Lost Cunningham for jumping on for a little bit. Check his channel out. Visited by Voices One, our buddy Lorne. Thanks for jumping on for a little bit tonight. And of course, as Jonathan said so eloquently, the Godfather, Piz, graced us with his presence as well. So Thanks to you guys for hopping on with us, and
Appreciate it.
check us out at s'moresanddoorspodcast.com. See you guys later.
Buy the t-shirt.
Yes. Al the Witch on sale now.